Hey, we used to be down by 10. Now check the scope, boy, I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that's just how it is. And that's just how it go. Lil' bro facing 20, he 20 years old. I'm 25, I done beat up the road. Went from New York to Texas and all the way home. Hey, I'm from the country, we putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug say he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow, you just need a little management. Boy, I don't give a fuck about the industry, I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis. I don't give a fuck about the industry, I work a job as long as my son's straight. Bitch, I been him with this music since bro used to cook me a beat on the lunch tray. I hate when they act throwed off, that boy wanna crash in his head on a one-way. Bum from that dirty ass south for real, we'll set that bitch off on a Monday. But we'll set that bitch off on a Wednesday. Shit, I told my dog that he more like a brother to me, but I still pull a melee if he go against me. White boy, my name ain't Josh, but I keep the Drake in case they try to get me, and I call it burn on the hula hoop boy, cause they like to spin around some shit till they dizzy. I just told him to vibe, cause this shit just something to ride to. But stood on that same block for some years, working that bitch like a drive-thru. I cut off some people I love, and I still can't believe I'm the person they lied to. I hate little buddy, always on the net, talking about he a shark, but that fish should get fried too. Your ass will die too, for thanking you, Superman. Bro said he moved to the Ages to fuck some new hoes, and start catching plays out of Uber van. They be get wet as the Hoover Dam. If I out there, bitch, I'm a shooter man. Bitch, I'm from Georgia, deep down south. We grew up on Jeezy and Gucci Man. As my uncle would say, on Gucci Man. We grew up on Friday and Pootie Tang. Used to eat on the noodles and noodle things. Leave the hood and come back like a boomerang. Leave the hood and come back like a junkie. Boy, I'm in the spot kicking shit, call me Mr. Miyagi. He big ass stick, but I don't play hockey. These 7'2", take the air out his body. We putting hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying shipping and handling. I talked to some people, they told me you probably could blow, you just need a little management. But I don't give a fuck about the industry, I find a plug and get rich off of cannabis.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. If we don't like to celebrate, if we don't like to say, if we don't like to give props to a man who take care of his kids because they be like, well, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Why do we give props to women for taking care of their kids? Ain't that what they're supposed to do? I was just sitting there just thinking. I'm just always thinking, because I just be seeing, oh my God, congratulations, mom, you just been doing everything, and you're a great mom, and mom's is everything, and mom's this, and mom's that, and mom. You're truly a blessing, mom. I'm be like, what, bitch, you had them. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. A real mom take care of her kid. Well, that's it. Like a mom in itself supposed to take care of her kids. Like, I don't understand what is the, you know, I don't get, like, you're an adult, you made a decision, you know. I don't see how people get props for it. It's like if you like got like a job or something. Imagine that people get everybody props for having a job. That you work. Ooh, oh, you work? Yes. Oh my God, you work. Like, what you supposed to do? I don't. We get excited over things that really should not be getting excited over. But I guess you can do what you want to do. You can do what you want to do, and this just the life that y'all want to live out here in the doggone street. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Y'all come on in, sit yourselves right on down. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. That's what's up. Hit the thumbs up button on your way in. Do not be afraid. Help a player out. I do need your support around here in these streets. I ain't said that in a good little minute. Listen, y'all, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button, hit the
Hit the subscribe button. Do all them buttons. We got to go fund me down there in the link. As a matter of fact, I need to go in on and put the link up because I have not done it in a good little minute. I'm slipping on my pimping. You know what I'm saying? Let me go around here to my fundraiser. I may have to do me like another fundraiser or something like that right now. What do I want to get? What do I want to get? I want to get a Birkin. There it is. I want to get a Birkin bag. How many of y'all would support me in getting me a Birkin bag? Huh? I know you're turning up your noses and stuff like that right there. A Birkin bag? Really? What is that? But shit, don't y'all want a Birkin bag? Don't y'all ladies want a Birkin bag? Why a player can't have a Birkin bag though? Hold on. Let me go on the pull the thing out real quick. Yeah. Why? Let me see. Birkin. They may have a store. Birkin product line. Oh, Hermes. Let's go to Hermes. Macy sell Birkin bags. I ain't even damn 10,000. I ain't know that. I thought Birkin had like its own store, or is Hermes the store for Birkin? Shout out to everybody who shop at Hermes. You know, you feel like you made it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I ain't tripping. Hey, I ain't hating. Do you? That make you feel better? Do you? Hermes, and do they even have? I kind of figured that they wouldn't even have the price up. I figured that. Hold on. Let me click on the what? I clicked on when the hell just happened? Let's see. Before I even put it up on the screen, I just want to see, are they gonna? Oh, they don't play the price thing. They not finna show you the price thing. We ain't on the hell no. Shout out to Anna Z for the $4.99 super chat. What it do? Hermes got men stuff too. They got men. Hold on. I may as well just put it up on the screen, huh? Hermes is a Paris company, if I'm not mistaken. Hermes or Hermes is one of them. Let me go and put this up on the screen for you, in case y'all ain't never seen the store. You know what I'm saying? Only us players with that paper done seen the store and stuff like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all ever been into a Hermes store? Huh? You say the Minnie Kelly Hermes bags are cute, but I never pay for a bag. That's what I'm talking about. These people right here, somebody told them that shit right there was cute, but it's different. All right, they got belts, regular belts. That's what's up. That probably $25,000. Men's ready to wear. Okay, so that's clothes. We got ties and stuff. Oh, because I did click on the men's. We got regular hats. We got some fine jewelry. Let's go to the men's ready to wear. Men's ready to wear. A shirt with leather detail. Bitch, I wish more. Listen. Got to be more careful. Oh, Jesus. Is y'all paying attention? Is y'all paying attention? You say different is ugly. Yeah. Facts. But shout out to these companies who have built the brand to where they have built the brand to where ugly shit sell. But they built the brand and put that price tag on it. For now, if people buying it, it makes other people be like, well, yeah, it may be ugly, but this is what people is buying and this is what people is liking. So let me go ahead on and follow the leaders out here in these streets. That's what's up. Shout out to the followers. We ain't tripping. Be who you want to be. We got a shirt with leather details for $1,400. This shirt, that it does not have the logo on it. Let me click on it. Let's see what we're working with. I can't zoom in like no more than this right here. Can I? Oh, all right, bam. Oh, I can zoom in. Shut the front. Hold on. Let's see. Can I grab? I can't move it, so hold on. Is it this one? Okay. That bitch ain't got nothing on. Got nothing on it. Look. Now, am I hating? Am I hating? Think about this right here, too. Watch this. Black folks, we like designer. We like to be seen. We like for you to know that this Gucci, that this Louis. Do y'all know that this is a church shirt? This is what we wear in church, like for Easter and shit like that. Well, we wear this shirt when we wear suits and shit. The church, yeah, Easter. You put a little tie on that thing. You know what I'm saying? You got your little Easter thing on. Nobody knows, unless you know, that that's Hermes. People will pass you and won't even give it a second look because you got on a button up. There's nothing special about this button up. But because it's from this store and this store has built the brand name and got y'all people spending y'all money on that fly shit, this is something. Got it. Am I hating? I don't know if I'm hating. Cashmere sweater, that'd be $2,700. Cashmere. A crew neck sweater, $1,625. Reversible hoodie vest. It's $6,400. You say Hermes equals quiet money. I like that right there. Quiet money. You say ugly is ugly. I don't care who name on it. I'm trying to tell you something. Now, people with money may say you and y'all is speaking like this because you ain't got the type of money to go on up in there and spend $1,400 on the shirt. And I would say, hell, maybe they right. But it's two sides. Maybe they right and maybe they wrong. Maybe some people just like, I ain't spending $1,400 on no church shirt. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. I don't understand. I know, but Willie, maybe because you're not 100 millionaire, maybe because you're not a billionaire, you don't understand. Like, it's still a shirt. I wouldn't give a hoot. I don't care about that shit. And why they look suspicious? Listen. To each his own, man. Y'all do what y'all want to do. You say, even if that's true, it's still ugly. I'm trying to tell you something. Why these fellas look suspicious? Straight cut jeans, $1,200. Straight cut shirt with contrast detail, $2,125. Ew. That's what's up. And all the videos when I be seeing people, the store be packed. So people with that paper is actually buying the products. They is really buying the products. Shout out to Jermaine for the $2 cash app. Say STD Friday. That's what I'm talking about. We here. We is here. Look. A volume cashmere coat that be 77. It's 77. Ooh, Jesus. To like a coat, a Liverpool coat that be $65.50. What he got on? A Saint German fitted pants, $900. All right, hooded rib trim jacket, $25,000. A coat, a coat. And hell, again, to each his own, boy, y'all do y'all thing, boy. I don't want to be a hater. I know, but Willie, maybe if you had that type of money, maybe you would. Let me say it clearly. I won't. Shit ain't never excited me like this, right? Clothes, name, detail, designer has never, dang it. Oh, all right, but that's lamb skin. They gonna say, what? But Willie, that's lamb skin. It's still a jacket. Like, I don't, I don't know. And again, I don't want to sound like a hater, but I probably do sound like a hater. I probably sound like you wish that you could buy it, Willie. No, I really don't. I don't. Where am I wearing a lambskin jacket at? That'd be 23,000. That's a pinstripe. They call that a pinstripe stadium jacket, the long model. That 23.5. Where am I wearing that at? I don't know. I guess I'll find somewhere to wear, like the Applebee's or something, huh? Hey, like a lambskin corner. I could wear that bitch to Chipotle. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere expensive, somewhere famous. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere they got a name on here. Denny's. I could wear that bitch. That Denny's on, y'all. I step out there at a Waffle House on the. You know what I'm saying? 17 for the pants. Ooh, pinstripe pants. That's what's up. Reversible hoodie. Have you said a quick jacket? Listen. I know business owners got to sit back and be like, well, what we going to name this regular ass jacket? And because we have set ourselves in the market as a expensive brand, let's just get just old regular old little jacket. Make it brown. We going to name it hell. Think of something quick. Ooh, quick jacket. How much should we charge for the quick jacket? How much do it cost to make? $6? We could do 23, 4. Somebody in the back say 28. You know, let's do 27. Let's do 27. Hell, just try it. Let's see how many sell. I bet that they just be sitting back laughing their ass off. They buying this for that much amount of money. Wow. That's what's up. Hold on. Jewelry watches, leather watches. Where the bags at? Because that's all you ladies really care about is the bags, though. Jewelry, leather, women. Okay, we got to go into women. I'm looking for the bags. Beach wear. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's see what the beach wear is. If y'all going outside. Okay, all right. Got to be more careful. I can't take y'all serious. Listen, man. I guess that's where I'm at. I guess I'm just. He said that's a members only coat. The quick jacket. Damn, 27,000. They be $640. This is $640. Mini skirt $710. This $640. Oh yeah, because this is the same thing. Got it. $640. That's what's up. A bra and panty set, herbal bikini, $780. That's what's up. Okay. You say a waist. This right here is a beach coffin. I call it a coffin. A beach caftan. Y'all can tell I don't shop around here. That bit. Oh, that's a robe. That's a robe. Wait a minute. You can't fool me. This is a robe. What are we talking about? That's a whole robe. Look. Am I lying? This is literally a robe. Oh, no. Isn't this like a Muslim outfit? Isn't that like the Muslim fits that y'all be out here wearing and shit? Walking in the sand? No? Well, that shit 2,500. Hey, hold on. 2,400. Got to be more careful. And this they beach wear. Y'all going outside to the beach. Now, I don't see the bags. Am I missing the bags? I see some pumps and stuff, loafers and ballet flats and shit, Snickers. They got some Snickers. Yeah. Bracelets and earrings, shit, jewelry, watches. Why they ain't got just a bag section? Sandals, horse and riders. Oh. They got some jewelry and stuff, some flea market shit. Oh, well, it's probably not the flea market stuff. But anyway. Shout out to Hermes. Mm-hmm. Do they take layaway? do Hermes take layaway though? Do rich folk use layaway? You say all made in China, I bet. Probably, sort of. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, I found it. Leather goods. It's under leather goods. Let's go back to it real quick. Real quick. Listen, I'm taking my time, but y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up button. We shopping at Hermes around here. Mm-hmm. This is $6,300. That's a sack bag. $63. That $6,300. This I see a lot of women like in Walmart. That'd be $58. $58. That's a Neo double. In case y'all broke holes don't know nothing about a Neo double. Huh? What is this? A Arcea, it's a bag. It's a bag for $15,300. Dang, $15,300. That's down payment on the house. Uh-huh. He say, Willie, rich people layaway is finance. There it is. There it is. They can put something on. They can make payments. You know what I'm saying? This is a Vidi pouch bag. That's $5,500. That. Mm-hmm. A Neo Garden, a 41, a 54.50. Got it. That's a craze, ain't it? I thought that was $51.50. My bad. Oh, so this is their design that you know that this is Hermes or Hermas. It's one of them. Damn it. Yeah. Old pet ass 6,700. Ain't nothing. This is what? Listen. These are the things. That be $20,000. This bitch got wheels. Listen, women is children. Listen. You could not buy a man a bag. You could not buy a man nothing with wheels on it for $20,000 that's not a car. I don't understand. But I bet that be selling, though. I bet that be selling $11,000. $11,000. And y'all is pushing and telling men, bitch, you got to buy me a Birkin. But men, I want y'all to go on Hermes sites, because now that I'm looking at it, because I used to think that the bags were starting at like 10, 15, 20,000. You know what I'm saying? But here, you got some shit for 34, for 39. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a boy. But these women bags and clutches. You can buy a bitch old clutch. But why it ain't a woman advertising right here? Why? I don't know. That's strange, but all right. Where the big bags at? I want to see the big bags. I want to see the ones that 60,000 and shit like that right there. But they ain't got them. So players, if y'all just got to impress a bitch and y'all just got to have her because there's no other way to have her if you're not buying bags, you know what I'm saying? If you just can't do it, then just go on Hermes and order her. Get her like the Neo double, you know what I'm saying, to show that you kind of really sort of like her like that right there. I know she got kids and shit, and her kids ain't got no damn life insurance, but go ahead on to get the baby a little bag. We got men bags and clutches. Shout out to you players with the clutches. You know what I'm saying? We got a man bag for 11. A Kelly. We got a Kelly for 11. Got that. A horseback bag, 68. This for you players. You say I pawn that shit. Facts. This shit gotta go back. Listen, I gotta get some out there. These is down payments. This is down payment right here. A hack. Hell, all of these is down payments because what they're trying to do now is they have 0 down payment. So this is more than 0. So like, yeah. This could be like your closing costs right here. This closing. Yeah. Yeah. That 21. This a man bag. That's a 50. That's a Etrevia. It's a 50 bag. You get the 50 bag for 25 too. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here all broke and petty and shit. Crying and shit because you can't afford that. This is just for people who can't afford some shit. So, if you ain't got your paper right, don't even go on the site your shit. If your taxes is coming up, you may want to, you know what I'm saying? You may want to window shop. You know, you can look in. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But now we know what women be wanting, and this is what they be telling y'all that they be wanting, those types of bags and stuff like that right now. Got to buy me a burger. Again, bitch ain't got insurance on her children. A bitch don't even own a home. Bitch don't even have property. You ain't got to own a home, but if bitch ain't even got property asking for. Now listen, they not asking for the $3,000-$4,000 bags. Can we just be honest? They asking for the $20,000, $40,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 bags. I ain't got a pot to piss in, a house to throw it out of. You know what I'm saying? They still living with their mammy sometimes. You know, they got a little apartment. Shit like that right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating. But they be cute. They be cute and they be like, I deserve a bag. I deserve a piece of material. The chain got 500 in savings. You know what I'm saying? I think that y'all be asking for the wrong thing personally. How y'all be in debt and asking for a bag though? And I don't mean like pet ass, that like petty debt. I'm not talking about $1,000 in debt or something like that right there. Y'all be like $50,000, $80,000 and didn't even get your degree. But you all be $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in debt. And y'all want $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 bag to go where? To do what? And listen, they do that to stun in front of the ones who they love. Because the ones who they don't love don't know that that's a Birkin bag. She can walk anywhere and for the most part, a person would not say, is that a Birkin? Women want these expensive items to show in front of the people that they know and that they love, the ones who they work with, the ones who the family, to show this what my monkey done got me. Because they can't stun on the people who they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because the bitch don't care. Bitch don't care. And then with the people who you love and your family members once they see that bag once, be like, oh shit, girl, you got you a Birkin. Okay. And like I was saying, when we went to the club and I went inside the bathroom, I ain't have on no doggone drawers, and I peed a little bit, I tinkled and had nothing to wipe off with it. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, go back to their life. Have a $10,000 bag, but not $10,000 in cash in the bag. Facts. So it just goes to just decision making though, man. And again, you can decide to do what you want to do, but decision making dictates your future. Here we go, y'all. Let's go ahead on and get into a little something. Let me, how many people do we have in the building? And we need to go ahead on and get the thumbs up. We need to be over 100. I need support. It's 7:30. I think that I'm gonna go back to requesting, like I'll say begging, to get my 100 thumbs up before we get the show started. That's probably what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna have to get back to that right there. I need to be at 100. Now it's 7:32. It's 7:32. Y'all already know that there is not what is on my face? What is that black? Is that something on my damn face? Oh, that's something else. Y'all already know that there's not sending out notifications like that. They not pushing out my shows and stuff like that. So I need your support. I can't do it without you lovely people. I need your help. Shout out to D-Bo for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Can't do it without you good people. So right now, you said that we got 87 likes. We need to go ahead on and get to 100 likes. Y'all go ahead on and hit it. Go ahead. Bam. While I go to my Temu real quick. Oh, snap, I'm pushing the wrong button. I'm on the wrong screen. I need to be over here. Type in for my Temu, yada, yada, yada. I got, all right. Oh, that's hot. That's really, really hot. So I left Hermes and went to Temu. Smart move, Willie. Smart move. We at 95. That's what's up. Listen, y'all, we got Cash App, Super Chat, Like, Share, Membership, PayPal, Patreon, and a GoFundMe. All links is down there in the description. Can't do it without you good, lovely people. Come on now. We got to get the party started, and I'm ready to get the party started. Let me refresh. Give y'all a pat on the back because y'all done hit 100. That's what I'm talking about. Bam. We got 100 over here. We got 100 over there. Let's talk about the children. Let's go on right here to the shy. Children is act a plumb fool out here in these doggone street. You say, we have this thing called takeovers, as we know. Like, this is like in the past, 2-3 years? It's been a takeovers. Children running the damn yard. It's like the inmates running the yard, and we ain't doing nothing as the COs. We ain't doing nothing as the wardens and shit like that. Right there. How the hell the children continue to run the yard? He say, there's actually the question. He said, why Chicago teen takeover problems remains unsolved? They asking the question to whoever they asking the question to, but which they just should have asked Willie. I don't know why they ain't just ask Willie. Oh, ask me. That's all they had to do, and I could have explained it to the good people, but they slow like this. Here we go.
Teen takeovers started popping up in Chicago in 2022. This video from April of 2023 showing a trail of destruction left behind. Since then, the issue has continued to resurface. The president addressed takeovers almost a month ago, and just about every politician in the city has weighed in as well. Since then, there's been finger pointing, political posturing, and plenty of promises.
The vast majority of young people came downtown because it was great weather and an opportunity to enjoy the city. That's absolutely entirely okay. There are a few that came with different intentions, and they will be dealt with.
More than 3 years later, a different mayor, some new city council members, but many residents argue the same problem remains.
We have to also continue to work to mobilize our city and community resources to prevent and mitigate the impacts of large, unauthorized teen gatherings.
Mayor Brandon Johnson vetoed Alderman Brian Hopkins' snap curfew designed to help police break up large, unsupervised gatherings. City Council failed to override that veto. That was 11 months ago, and just days ago.
I hope summer goes well in the city of Chicago.
We heard from a frustrated Alderman Ray Lopez after his proposal to find parents whose children participate in teen takeovers failed to move ahead. The ordinance was voted down in committee 32-16 and never made it to the full city council. But some of the people who helped organize teen takeovers say the answer isn't as simple as another ordinance.
When you say you've hosted multiple teen takeovers, how many, if you had to put a number on it, Daryl, how many would you say you've hosted?
Anonymously, probably like 20 plus.
Yeah.
30 plus. I done hosted like too many.
Daryl has a new...
Oh. I'm sorry. My apologies. I thought that was a her. My bad.
Probably like 20 plus.
Yeah.
30 plus. I done hosted like too many.
Daryl Hassan News say despite community organizations offering programs throughout the summer, many teens are looking for something different.
They said his name Nunu on national television. That's what's up. Shout out to Nunu.
30 plus. I done hosted like too many.
Daryl Hassan News say despite community organizations offering programs throughout the summer, many teens are looking for something different.
I feel like the Boys and Girls Club, the library is not hitting no more, so like they need another form place to like somewhere to go, you know?
Hess says one of the biggest problems is that the young people participating in these takeovers haven't been given a real seat at the table to explain what's driving the behavior.
When I think about City Hall and I think about the discussions that's being made, I think about them just being stern. Like, you know, we definitely need to be in the conversations with them so they get a better understanding.
Tia Ewing.
The children need to be in the conversation with the adults on the adults making the decisions. The adults making the decision. Okay, they may be right. The adults need to listen to them. They need to listen to them about their wants and their needs. So now what they saying is we need to compromise. We need to compromise, and once we compromise, then they saying that they will stop doing the takeovers if like the adults they compromise? Well, guess what happened? the adults gave the youth a seat at the table. I'm just looking. I'm just looking now. I can't believe it. It says Chicago teens addresses the city councils on teen takeovers, and they push for solutions. The teens pushing for solutions on teen takeovers that they are involved in.
The teenagers spoke directly to the city council, saying that during these teen trends, or some people call them takeovers, in the times that they did get violent, that was never their intention. And they said, unfortunately, there's a few people that are giving them a bad name when simply they just want to hang out with their friends and be in safe spaces. They said, unfortunately, a lot of those safe spaces do not exist for them, and that the city needs to step up and create some of these safe spaces. And they said, even at a time like now, there are some spaces that are simply not open for them. In fact, they brought up some places like the mall where if you're a certain age, you're not allowed past 4 o'clock there. You have to be with an adult here. And one teenager was certainly talking about that, where they felt like they're being penalized for being young and simply just wanting to exist with their friends in public, just like everyone else. And we also heard from some on city council, like Alderwoman Julia Ramirez, who said there are times that the city will host some youth events, but she called them just a little cheesy, and acknowledged that the kids don't want to attend any of these events, which she said this is the reason why the city...
They don't want to attend adult-sponsored events because, listen, like I've been trying to tell y'all, we was teens once upon a time, too. We wanted to do grown folk shit. We want to do the grown people shit. It just is what it is. You want to be grown when you're not grown.
Needs to go and freshen up these events and sort of... meet with kids and see what they want to do from them. But, we heard from some teenagers today who mentioned more dances, more live music with bands and DJs. That's something that they...
More dances, more live music with bands and DJs. Like you say, charge the parents. Listen, once we start charging the parents, this should have ceased. Well, it will at least drop.
Want to see, and just more ways so they can connect with kids their own age so they can be creative together. But one even accused Chicago police of being selective with their enforcement.
There's not this type of backlash when majority white teenagers are gathering downtown for St. Patrick's Day or Lollapalooza. There's no police officers awaiting their arrests. There's no one in the media portraying them as criminals.
Safety comes from creating environments where teens feel welcome, respected, and protected. Instead of focusing on restrictions, we should focus on creating more opportunities for young people.
They took all the free spaces from us, and they expect us not to go to the beach or go downtown. But there's nowhere for us to connect or meet new people.
There's nowhere for them to connect and meet new people. Remember, like I said, we were once kids too. Guess what we didn't do? Teen takeovers. For some reason, we found places to go and have fun. We even had the little teeny bopper clubs and stuff like that right there. The teen clubs and shit, we had that. We would hang out at the parks and shit like that right there. We wasn't downtown like that. We wasn't downtown. We wasn't in traffic, blocking traffic and shit, acting the ass. We didn't want to be where the adults were. Because we wanted to do our drugs. We wanted to drink. We wanted to have sex. We wanted to do all that fly shit. And we knew that we couldn't do these things around the adults. So why can't they do the same thing that we did? Why do they figure they have to be downtown disrupting downtown? Everywhere they go, there's in the streets making a problem for traffic and tourists. What's wrong with their parks and they going out to their parks and playing music and shit? Again, we did it. We had a great time too.
So we heard from the majority of alders who spoke about how it's the city's responsibility to create more safe spaces and that adults need to listen to teenagers and meet them where they're at.
There we go. Ever since they went to, I think all of this started once we said that children can divorce their parents. Back in the day, we wanted to start listening to the kids and shit. Shit that got out of hand. Ever since we've been listening to kids and giving them safe spaces and trying to see what the hell they want to do instead of telling them what the hell that they gonna do. Y'all see what's happening, right?
Alderwoman Pat Dowell said while it is an important topic and City Council needs to talk about this, certainly a lot more, she said, we can't sugarcoat what's happened during many of these trends or takeovers. We've seen fights, we've seen property damage, people getting arrested. And Dowell brought up a recent teen gathering at 57th Street Beach where Chicago police recovered 53 guns. That's what she was saying during the meeting today.
Y'all understand? Look. This is, I'm guessing this is their downtown section. These are the stores. This is where people are shopping. This is where the tourists come at, right? This is where the adults hang out, right? What's down there for them? What is literally, what? I know that they have parks everywhere. What's downtown for them? They can't buy liquor. They can't go into the clubs, shit like that right there. So they just out, just standing about. And then cause confusion. Now listen, it would be a difference if they was not causing confusion. If they was not out there fighting sometimes and shooting sometimes and, you know, disrupting shit sometimes. If they wasn't doing any of that, this wouldn't even be a problem. It literally wouldn't be a problem. Well, it still would be a problem because it's children outside after hours without their parents.
That's what she was saying during the meeting today, and said she was saying that there are good kids out there who may be covering up for others' bad behavior.
We can't have this conversation with blinders on because we've got people who are my age, for example, who are concerned about people jumping on cars and running into stores and taking things out of the stores, because that has impact also on the economies of our community.
Alder Justin Fuentes also talked about how with this hearing she hopes that so many people will come together to figure out how they can create more safe spaces for kids without having them feel like they're in a police state. One of the people who spoke to
more safe places for kids so they don't feel like they is in the police state. This is where we have gotten to. I just don't believe. Oh, these damn liberal states, man.
Today was from the
liberal cities.
Chicago Park District, who said, yeah, we've had some of these open gyms where we had more than 300 people playing basketball right around midnight here. So certainly there's some people that want to.
They got the midnight thing. They got a midnight program. The fuck? Why is these kids out at midnight?
Have some events during the week and even during the school year past midnight, but then there's certainly some curfew challenges and certainly some age restrictions during that event. So certainly
nobody is going to say, listen, these children need to be home. If they're not going to be home, we're going to arrest the adults. Somebody just needs to just that. Children need to be home. Children cannot be out here unsupervised. They out here unsupervised, we will arrest the child and arrest the parents. You see how easy that was for somebody like me to go on and say? Huh? It's real simple. Real simple. We make it so difficult. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. We gotta play Brooklyn. Let's go on out here to Brooklyn. That's New York. Shout out to my New York folk out here in these doggone street. We got 22 men who've been arrested. 22 of you folk done been arrested out here for doing the things that y'all want to do. You say, I'm talking about the good kids can't go nowhere safe because the YNs blind and it blend in and disrupts. Facts. And one of the major problem is no team should be downtown, period. They shouldn't be downtown without supervision. They should not be downtown. I just don't understand why they not saying that. I don't understand why they just can't be like, teens can't be downtown. Teens can't be in the business district after hours or at all without supervision. There's nothing for a teen to do downtown. Remember their argument is we don't have enough safe spaces and spaces to where we can meet other people, right? Safe spaces would be spaces to where y'all can chill, gather and chill out, you know what I'm saying, and have a good time and stuff like that. There's nothing to do at these downtown districts and corporate entities that they is around. It makes no sense for them to be there. But y'all do have some safe places. Y'all just don't have as many as y'all would like to have. Y'all need to be gathering at the parks then. But then again, the kids shouldn't be at the park unsupervised after hours anyway. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much older. We going out here to Brooklyn. I just do believe that we got the dumbest and the stupidest adults who is politicking out here in these damn streets, and this is what y'all continue to vote for. So they will continue to make this argument. They will continue to have this problem. Businesses will continue to close, and revenue will be lost to the city. Just hear what it is. Brooklyn. 22 men have been arrested for the 2025 shooting in what? 22 men was arrested for the 2025 shooting in one of Brooklyn's largest gang busts. Oh, so 22 men is a part of a gang. Oh, I thought it was a part of one shoot. I guess it is a part of one shooting. Here we go.
Well, it is being called one of the largest gang busts in the history of Brooklyn. 22 people charged in a string of shootings, including a murder. In one of those shootings, 6 teenagers were injured at a Sweet 16 party. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles.
They're singing and rapping and celebrating the shooting. 4 guys in the car, all armed, all celebrating that they think they've just killed a 16-year-old boy in the grocery store.
Wow. This is surveillance video of that January 2025 shooting of a 16-year-old boy in an East New York grocery store. The one prosecutors say was being celebrated in a selfie video recorded by the alleged shooter in the getaway car.
Willie, they just kids.
Thursday morning, Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez announcing their arrest in a gang takedown of 22 men in 26 separate shootings. 56 guns were seized.
These men, 17 of the 22, have actually pulled the trigger. Some of those 17 have pulled the trigger on multiple occasions.
One of those occasions, the horrific mass shooting at a Sweet 16 party in December that injured 6 teens. Surveillance video being released for the first time today, showing the shooters using laser pointers to fire off more than 20 rounds into the crowd.
So they was popping balloons inside the place. So when they heard the sounds, they thought it was the balloons.
Governor Hochul on hand for the milestone announcement.
This is your third major takedown just in a few months. So unbelievable work that's being done here.
The DA's office zeroing in on a small group responsible for 60% of gun violence in the borough.
Somebody got to do it, gang. Me and G being locked up, somebody got to do it, gang.
See, this is the part that may not be understandable to ordinary New Yorkers. They want to take credit for these shootings. They want the gang to be represented for having taken action against a rival.
More than 70 alleged gang members have been arrested in these 3 takedowns. Gonzalez says going into the hot summer months, this is going to make a big difference for New Yorkers. In downtown Brooklyn, Darla Miles, Channel 7.
Wow, she look a mess. Anyway, and do y'all understand? Remember we spoke about New York and New York Senate part, or the New York politicians has bought to Holcomb, Governor Holcomb, to put on her desk. We want to change mom and dad and put in pre-something parent or some shit like that right there. That's what they working on, and the city is being destroyed. Well, there is a lot of violence that's in the city, and they focusing on, we want to change the word mom and dad or mother and father. That's what's up. Well, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Keep voting for these people. Keep voting for these people, and then complain that shit ain't getting done like that. Like, and then I never really understood on why is it so hard to remove the gang members? Gang members like to let you know that there's a gang member. I don't get it. It's kind of like, imagine if players wanted everybody to know that they is a dope boy. Now, back in the days, we had some people who wanted people to know, I'm a dope boy. I'm a big dope boy. You know what I'm saying? And then they end up in prison. And then the other dope boys started to pay attention. Be like, yeah, I'm a dope boy, but I don't want everybody to know I'm a damn dope boy. It's the stupidest shit ever. It's illegal. You know what I'm saying? But gang members want everybody to know that they banging and shit. It shouldn't be that difficult to get folk off the streets. I really don't, but I guess moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. We have a Father's Day tragedy. Out of Dade County, my county, Florida, my state. Stand your ground, state, bust a bitch, go home, say please don't run up with 55 life state. We have a Miami-Dade teen who is charged with the murder of his stepfather. He done knocked his stepfather off. I'm gonna put him up on the screen real quick. Him. He done knocked his stepdad off. It looked like he got on lipstick and shit. He done knocked his old boy off. And he did it in a weak way. Just in my mind. He did it he did it in the whole way. Let me just be honest. Here we go.
And right off the top at 5:30, a fatal Father's Day weekend leaves the family in mourning. Police say an 18-year-old man stabbed his stepfather to death. I'm Jim Barry.
And I'm Naja Sherman. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister is your reporter live from Northeast Miami-Dade, where it happened. Anna.
Naja, Jim, neighbors tell me the family was gathered outside of this home behind me in tears, sobbing over the loss of the victim. And investigators say that the stepson attacked his stepfather while he was asleep.
While he was asleep. That's some real whole shit. Just in my mind. But go ahead.
No answer at the duplex where a man was stabbed to death over Father's Day weekend.
This is a quiet neighborhood. Surprised that this even happened.
Investigators say it happened inside of this home on Northeast 148th Street in Northeast Miami-Dade Saturday morning when 18-year-old Juan Gonzalez allegedly stabbed his stepfather.
You're charged with first-degree murder.
According to the arrest report, the victim fell asleep while sitting on the dining room table. It goes on to say shortly thereafter, the defendant produced multiple sharp objects, struck the victim multiple times, and fatally wounded him. When police arrived, they say the victim was dead inside the home.
The police, they made everybody come out the house. They blocked the road off and brought the body out. Yeah, it was crazy. Everybody was crying.
Investigators say Gonzalez was caught on surveillance adjusting the position of the cameras inside of the home before the murder, and say Gonzalez told his mom he left his stepfather unconscious.
I left stepdad unconscious, mama. So the little silly ass little boy done went and moved the cameras, redirecting the cameras and forgetting that the cameras is recording him, redirecting the cameras before he commit the crime. When I tell y'all No Child Left Behind is for real out here in these streets. When I tell y'all, like, they say that these younger folks is less intelligent than the ones before them, is a real thing out here in these streets.
The arrest report states when a search warrant was executed, investigators found a blood-stained knife, a blood-stained sword, and a blood-stained axe.
So you mean to tell me he used all three weapons on his stepdad? Damn, that's deep. You say the library ain't hidden though, right? Right? Remember the kid from Chicago, the team from Chicago? Yeah. Well, the young player from Chicago. Libraries ain't what it is no more. Got to be more careful. A knife, a sword, and an axe. Got it.
Mr. Gonzalez, you have the most serious of charges against you. Make sure you only talk to your public defender's office or somebody from their office. Everything that you say to anybody, including telephone calls, is being recorded and will be held against you.
You see what they say? Anything you say, talking on the phone or anything, any type of conversation that you have, it will be recorded. And these real slow ass people get right on the phone and go to run their damn mouth. It will be recorded. They tell all y'all that like shit. Yeah. You say a kill is a kill, Willie. It's called a sneak attack. Facts. You're absolutely correct. A kill is a kill. He's still dead. He is dead. Now, I wonder what did the stepdaddy do? Because they have not talked about a motive. So I wonder what did he do?
It's still unclear what led to this fatal
He probably ain't buying him an Xbox game or something.
stabbing.
You know
And
how he
tonight, Gonzalez is being held without bond. But for now, reporting live from
hell without bond. Little boy look like he got on lipstick. Boy, I tell you the truth. Look. Listen. If you look at him with like a squint, he look like a girl. He could be confused as a little chick out here in these streets. Huh? Maybe stepdaddy was teasing him. Get your little girl looking ass on out of here, little boy. Talking to me. You know what I'm saying? He probably did say something fly like that to him. He said, you not my son. The hell on from around here. All I'm doing is banging your mammy. You know. That's probably what he said. Y'all, let's go on and get into this right here. Let's go on and get into this little court case real quick. We going to court. Shout out to our people. Shout out to the brothers and sisters who like to do things just a little bit different. They like what they like. We don't all like people our own age. A lot of us, we don't like them older than us. A lot of us, we like them younger than us. There's a whole bunch of maps out here, and we speak about the maps, and the maps have a place on the planet. They really, really do. You know, maps been in effect before a long time. Goddamn. Maps has always been out here. Maps has always been doing what they're doing. They like what they like. They like what they like. We have a situation to where a man grapes a 6-year-old, and they say gave the 6-year-old chlamydia. I don't know if it was STD Friday or not. Chlamydia in the vagina and the anus. 6-year-old. I ain't gonna eat much on you. Here we go.
Yes, Your Honor. So we proceed with argument, right? Yes. I don't want to assume anything. All right. So based on the offense statement, if you look at the child's date of birth compared to the defendant's date of birth, the child was 6 years old at the time of the offense, and the defendant was 28 years old at the time of the offense.
28 and 6. 22-year age difference. Okay.
This case is even more aggravated in the fact that this child, when she went and had her SAINT exam, the fact that she had a SAINT exam is terrible.
What is a SAINT exam, or is the closed caption not picking it up right? What is a SAINT? Let me ask my AI a lot, because I never even heard of what is a SAINT exam? A SAINT exam most commonly refers to a sexual assault nurse exam. Oh, so it's called a SAINT exam. We learning. It's called a SAINT exam. So the words that he used was actually right. In case y'all didn't know, a SAINT exam, sexually assault nurse exam. Like a grape kit, basically.
I was 6 years old at the time of the offense, and the defendant was 28 years old at the time of the offense. This case is even more aggravated in the fact that this child, when she went and had her SAINT exam, the fact that she had a SAINT exam is terrible in itself. But as a result of that, she tested positive for chlamydia in both her anus and her vagina. What's contained in the STIPs, and I believe the court can consider, is that this child said that he penetrated her anus and her vagina. And so it's clear, what other way other than some sexual act by somebody does a child get this? And so these cases are already egregious in the nature that we have a child victim whose innocence has been stolen from them. But what's even more aggravating is the age difference that this child was 6 years old at the time of the offense. And what's even more aggravating is the fact that this defendant, presumably, all the evidence suggests that he is the one who caused her to have an STI at the age of 6, maybe 7 at the time of her outcry. And so we are asking, and I believe Justice demands that he deny his application for deferred adjudication, and that we ask that he sentence him to the full 15 years because of the aggravating nature of this offense.
All right, defense. Your Honor, obviously these are aggravated facts, but these cases almost always involve aggravated facts. And
Man, I love cooking with my Gauzy Arc XL. You can do anything in this pizza oven, really. Like, you don't just have to do.
I think, Judge, what is going to determine how this case goes is whether or not the court believes that my client is worthy of redemption.
Worthy of redemption. Worthy of redemption. Can he change it up? Can he change his life? Can he not be attracted to a 6-year-old? Can he not be a map anymore? Huh? Can he, possibly give his life to the Lord or something like that right there and repent and all that fly stuff right there? Let's see.
I would say that he is.
Okay.
I am asking that you put him on deferred adjudication.
Okay.
Notwithstanding the horrible mistake that he made,
horrible mistake. 6-year-old, anus, vagina, chlamydia.
Has no criminal history. He's never done. He's never been convicted of a felony.
He's never been caught of nothing.
In prison. He's never done time in county jail.
He ain't never been to jail. Ever. So, he got a good background. He good people's, basically,
This is his first offense, and it is a horrendous offense. But the fact remains he has no criminal history.
It is a horrendous event, but the facts remain. He has no history whatsoever in getting caught.
He's never been convicted of a felony. He's never done time in prison. He's never done time in county jail. This is his first offense, and it is a horrendous offense. But the fact remains he has no criminal history whatsoever. Further, if there is deferred adjudication, as the court knows, the court would not be limited to the sentencing range that is limited today in the event that Mr. Rodriguez were to violate his deferred adjudication. Mr. Rodriguez at that point would be facing the maximum, which I think gives him incentive to behave himself while on deferred adjudication. Also on deferred adjudication, the court can order the treatment that he needs in order to rehabilitate himself, and the court could also order conditions to protect the complainant from the defendant. I'm asking, Your Honor, that you put him on deferred adjudication. This is a horrendous
Deferred adjudication is probation, if I'm not mistaken.
There's not really anything I can say about that. But the fact is, I think he's worthy of saving. He has no criminal history. And I do think that he could right the ship, so to speak, Your Honor.
He could right it. He can make things right.
No, about the probation, if you do give it to me, you know what I mean?
All right, I thought you wanted to say something about the actual allegations.
No, I was going to say about the probation. If you give it to me, I promise you, that I'll prove to you. And also I'll prove to my brother back there and my mom also. And
why are you kissing a 6-year-old with your tongue? That's what I'd like to know.
Why am I kissing a
6-year-old with your tongue? I read all of the PSI reports.
I don't remember doing that, Your Honor.
Why are you penetrating a 6-year-old with your penis? I mean, you pled guilty to it.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm trying to figure out what were your thought process when you were penetrating a 6-year-old with your penis in the vagina and anus?
It was, I know I messed up and,
Well, no, my question is why? What were you thinking while you were doing it? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I just called it.
All right, any questions?
I think he said enough.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 15 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's Chapter 62 registration and no contact with the complainant. Showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? But we can't turn back the hands of time. So you need to internalize what you've done, and hopefully this won't happen again with you. You understand? All right. Is there any impact or no?
No.
All right. Thank you.
Do y'all know the whole time that this was going on? And shout out to the judge. The whole time that the defendant The whole time that his public pretender, hell, he probably do have like a paid lawyer. The whole time the judge head was down. The judge reading and shit. The judge is not. She's not making no eye contact. She did not look up one time. I ain't see her look up one time. That lets you know, see, because that's behavior. She don't want to hear that shit. Her mind is already made up. Her mind is already made up, which, and I'm guessing because she do so many of these, that her mind is already made up because it's court. So you got to keep on moving from case to case to case. He say 15, that's all. Well, cause it's his first time. It's just his first time, and you know what I'm saying. Chlamydia, we really ain't tripping because we got medication for everything. You know what I'm saying. And he can right the wrong. He can right the wheels. I think that's what his attorney said. Or some he can turn right because he had them went left when he was diddling a 6-year-old out here in these streets. I like what the judge say. Well, why was your tongue in that little 6-year-old mouth? You tonguing that baby, literally tonguing that baby, and then you put your pee-pee.
Your Honor, that you
like the question was asked. Well, where was the parent? How in the hell did he get access to the child?
put him on deferred adjudication. This is a horrendous thing.
He said it's a horrendous situation, but I'm fucking say, but listen. I know he went. I know he hit him in the back door and in the front. I get it. I know his tongue was in the mouth. All that fly shit. I get that part right there. But he ain't got no background. You know what I'm saying? Listen. He say, but all that shit set aside. He ain't never been in trouble with the law. That's what I'm saying. He ain't never, no. He ain't never been to jail.
There's not really anything I can say about that. But the fact
Yeah. Hold on. He said this is horrendous, but ain't really too much I can say about that right there.
Which I think gives him incentive to behave himself while on deferred adjudication.
Yeah.
Also on deferred adjudication, the court can order the treatment that he needs in order to rehabilitate himself.
Let me ask my AI a question really quick. What is the treatment for rehabilitation for someone who grapes a minor? National Helpline for Mental Health. How does rehab work for minors? That's not what I'm asking. How to get someone committed to that's not what I'm asking. What is the treatment for? Wait, hold on. So let me change that right up. Well, what is the treatment? Let's just say, well, what is the treatment for a? Damn it! I have to type it in. For a rapist. Well, here, look. What is the treatment for a rapist? Can a rapist be recovered? All right. Yes, individuals who commit sexual offenses can be rehabilitated. Through the process, it is complex and the likelihood of success varies significantly depending on the individual, and the specific psychological factors involved. Evidence-based treatment has been shown to meaningfully lower the rate of reoffenders. Effectiveness of treatment. Recidivism rates. Studies indicate that well-designed evidence-based programs can reduce sexual recidivism. For instance, cognitive behavior interventions have been associated with a drop in recidivism rates, roughly 17 to 10%. Prioritizing high-risk offenders, the keys to successful rehabilitation, cognitive behavior therapy, which is CBT therapy. That's what I do. That's what's up. The Good Lives model. The Good Lives model. This is a strength-based approach that focuses on building positive life skills, meaningful relationship, and personal goals rather than solely forcing on risk mitigation. Got it. Systematic and community support. Limitations and challenges involving variations, treatment failures, yada, yada, yada. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all about that. Keep it going.
And the court could also order conditions to protect the complainant from the defendant.
You say that's BS. You say some shock treatment. They need to shock them in the balls or something.
I'm asking, Your Honor, that you put them on deferred adjudication. This is a horrendous.
You say I got to scrub my search engine. Got to be okay. You may be right, which is also crazy and would be crazy, because if I had to go into court for anything and they want to use my doggone computers, can I use where y'all know I do YouTube and stuff like that right there, and I have to do shows? Will that exonerate me? I know that I done search for this type of stuff, but will that exonerate me because I be talking about it like I do shows and I can prove that I be doing shows on it?
There's not really anything I can say about that. But the fact is, I think he's worthy of saving. He has no criminal history.
I think he's worthy of saving. Somebody who diddles a 6-year-old, and not only diddles a 6-year-old, he didn't even use protection. He didn't use protection. So not only is he fandangling with a minor, he's not protecting the minor. Can you get a 6-year-old pregnant? Well, no, she can't get pregnant because she don't have periods and stuff like that right there yet. So, he just ain't got no history, so he can be saved. But why would we need... Hold on.
Rehabilitate himself, and the court could also order conditions to protect.
Hold on. You say that he's
history whatsoever. Further, if there is deferred adjudication, as the court knows, the court would not be limited to the sentencing range that is limited today. In the event.
I didn't back up further enough. But why do we need him on earth? Why do we need rehabilitated people?
All right, defense.
Your Honor, obviously.
Think about that right there. If there's so many people on the planet, why do we need rehabilitated people from certain crimes? You say, Willie, you better not have no churn on the cam in your PC. Hell no. Oh. No children on corn. Oh, no. No, see, I know computers, phones, and stuff like that right there is receipts. I would never.
These are aggravated facts, but these cases almost always involve aggravated facts. And I think that what is going to...
Yeah, but to my question, why do we need rehabilitated people when there's millions of people? If we remove the people who we're trying to rehabilitate, that makes room for other people to grow. If we have all of these rehabilitated people like in this one circle who's breathing air and oxygen and taking oxygen from other people, if we remove them people, then now we got better oxygen for the people who is not in their position, right? So get rid of the rehabilitation of people. But then again, y'all people be believing that people can't be rehabilitated.
Determine.
I say rehabilitation is just teaching and or finding out ways of not getting caught again.
How this case goes is whether or not the court believes that my client is worthy of redemption, and I would say that he is.
I would say that he is, because if I'm his paid lawyer, then I'm getting paid to say this like shit. So I do believe, you know what I'm saying, that he's worthy. He's worthy. You say that's genocide. It could be.
I am asking that you put him on deferred adjudication. Notwithstanding the horrible mistake that he made, he has no criminal history. He's never.
Do you make a mistake? Can that be considered a mistake? What if the 6-year-old groomed him? Can sexual assault? Well, I don't want to like really. Can grape of a 6-year-old be a mistake? We're gonna narrow all the way down. Can grape of a 6-year-old? We're just gonna talk about this case. Can that actually be a mistake? I wonder if the defense attorney deal with PTSD from defending people who commit such horrible acts. Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question.
He's never been convicted of a felony. He's
never been caught
in prison. He's never done time in county.
He never did a whole bunch of things, but the one thing that we do know that he hadn't did because he pleaded to it, and we do know a lot of time when people plead to stuff, they actually didn't do it. It's just you get less time. That's really all. But in this situation, he did it. You know.
In jail. This is his first offense, and it is a horrendous offense. But the fact remains he has no criminal history.
The judge never looks up.
Whatsoever. Further, if there is deferred adjudication, as the court knows, the court would not be limited to the sentencing range that is limited today.
Listen, Judge, you can defer adjudication, and then you can put on the paperwork that he cannot be around the victim.
In the event that Mr. Rodriguez were to violate his deferred adjudication, Mr. Rodriguez at that point would be facing the maximum.
But if he violate the restraining orders or the probation, then you can give him the years that you want to give him.
Which I think gives him incentive to behave himself while on deferred adjudication.
Yeah. This makes him not diddle with a minor again, because he know now the next time if he get caught, then he would get like a whole bunch of time. Yeah.
Also,
so give him the opportunity to mess up and destroy somebody else's life. Is what the judge is what the lawyer is saying. Yeah. Go ahead.
Deferred adjudication, the court can order the treatment that he needs in order to rehabilitate himself, and the court could also order conditions to protect the complainant from the defendant.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm asking, Your Honor, that you put him on deferred adjudication.
Now, I want y'all to understand that there's so many cases that's like this right here. Yes, the judge have a YouTube channel. A matter of fact, she's in the news now. I got her video next. Damn, I was just finna say something. I was just finna say something about something. But anyway. Oh, yeah. The majority of people who is graping, they don't get this type of sentencing. They don't get like 15 years, shit like that right there. They get 3 years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, man. You know what I'm saying? Depending, you know. But a whole bunch of them, they really get like less than 5 years. Just saying. So, hey, dog, watch kids. Watch your goddamn kids out here in these streets. Speaking of this judge, I just said that she's in the news. I saw it in the news. We got a quick little thing. The local judge, the beautiful sister, who was just over that case, reprimanded for improper comments during her YouTube live streaming. I'm going to put this up on the screen. Here we go.
A local district court judge is publicly reprimanded and given a warning by the State Commission on Judicial Conduct. According to the commission, Judge Stephanie Boyd improperly injected herself into a plea bargaining process while live streaming on her YouTube channel. In that plea bargain process, she told the man facing 20 years in prison it seemed like he wanted to go to prison, to be passed around for cigarettes or dessert. Responding to the commission, Judge Boyd said she believed the man was not taking the charges or the potential probation seriously. The commission found the judge should be warned for her comments through the court's YouTube page. By the way, Judge Boyd lost her Democratic primary in May to Stephanie Frankel.
Oh, so she ran for office too. So she's being reprimanded for telling a dude.
Process. She told the man facing 20 years in prison it seemed like he wanted to go to prison to be passed around for cigarettes or dessert.
Want to go to prison to be passed around for cigarettes and dessert. Now I'm gonna. I got to say this part though. Y'all understand that we don't care about men. We don't care about men, for one. And I really don't think that we care about grape. Because if we care about people getting grape, you would care whether it was a man or a woman who got grape. We all know in the great United States of America, hell, we all know in the world that men get grape in prison. She, as a judge, know that men get grape in prison. That's why she said what she said. So to be perfectly honest, we is okay with men getting raped in jail, in prison. We is okay with it. Nobody is fighting. Nobody is creating laws. Nobody is talking to their council, their state representatives and all that stuff, their governors, their mayor. Nobody is talking to these people to try to get some things changed and be able to protect the prisoners from being raped. Where is that law at? Huh? But she's been reprimanded for telling players, listen, I believe that you want to go to jail and get passed around for some squares. Newport's 100, something like that right there. A little Marlboro, you know what I mean?
Wanted to go to prison to be passed around for cigarettes or dessert. Responding to the commission, judge
passed around for cigarettes and dessert. And do y'all even understand that a lot of people, a lot of times, a lot of men who go to jail and they have not even done real like physical crimes, like deadly crimes and shit like that right there, they have been raped because they in there with the killers and the rapists and all that right there. It's like hold on, bitch, I just didn't pay like my taxes. Bitch, I'm getting passed around for squares and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. But we okay with grape. Do not let the masses make y'all believe that we care about grape. Because if we did, people would never get out of prison. Let me say that part again. If we really cared about people being raped, people would never get out of prison. And in my mind, people would also, the death penalty would always be on the table in states that is okay with death penalty. If we truly had a problem with grape, we would want to defer adjudication to all the people who would like to grape somebody by showing them, if we catch your ass, we killing you, we moving you off the planet. And even with that said, people are still going to try it. But people will be more caught. People wouldn't do it as much as they do. Or people wouldn't get caught as much as they get caught. Just saying. So, shout out the good judge. Shout out to the good judge. She out here doing the Lord's work. Out here doing the Lord's work. Sure enough, moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I've been holding on to this right here, and I think this is now this falls. Oh, damn. But it's too long, so I can't do that one. Nope. Okay, this is where I want to go with it. Let's talk about being a good mama. A good mama. We have a mother who has messed up her child's graduation. A mother messed up a child's graduation. A child has been banned from graduation for being a victim. Now, at first I was like, well, what the hell is they talking about? I listened to it and I didn't kind of get it at first, but then I listened to it again and I'm like, oh, that's why she banned from graduation. Do you accept somebody's apology for getting you banned from graduation? Huh? But then again, like I always say, a mammy can do anything. A mammy can do any goddamn thing, and we will forgive a mammy. I'm trying to tell y'all. Here we go.
And tonight, a local high school senior is getting the graduation party her high school took away from her. Shari Hobbs is the center of attention at a bash thrown by local community leaders. Radio station KJLH spread the word and people stepped up. Now, the story has an ugly start, but hopefully has a better ending. Laura Diaz is live in Lord Park with the backstory. Laura?
Yes, Christina Marla, I can tell you there was a lot of love here tonight. This is a community-based story where people got together. They felt that one of their very own had not had the graduation ceremony that she deserved. So they got together and they made it happen tonight. There was music, there were stories, and there was a lot of love. Let's listen.
Tammy Mack. My problem with the media and my problem with the world when it comes to black people is that we continue to lose the propaganda game. They got our history twisted.
So Shari Hobbs had a lot of people show up for her tonight and congratulate her for graduating from St. Mary's Academy. And we're going to show you a little bit about what took place before that. She got into some trouble with the school and they didn't allow her to walk through her graduation, but she got the love here tonight. I'll explain what happened prior to this. Let's listen.
My heart is shattered that I did this to my child because I feel like I've always raised both of my children be better than me.
This is the story of a senior at St. Mary's Academy in Inglewood who is paying for the sins of her mother. 17-year-old Shari
Paying for the sins of her mother. I like the way that sounds. Go ahead.
Hobbs can't compete on the track team where she's a star. She's banned from her graduation ceremony, mass, and grad night party.
She can't even go to mass.
I don't agree with those rules. I don't agree because it's like you're taking away what the child has earned to do. You're taking away what the child worked so hard for, and to just take it all away because of their parents' actions.
It all started.
So St. Mary's is a Catholic school. How do you punish somebody from going to mass? What are they supposed to be doing in mass? All right, go.
On April 30th, there was a fight at the school between Shari and a track teammate. Others jumped in. We've seen the video, but have not been given permission by the owner to show it to you. There are differing accounts as to who instigated the fight. Regardless, it's what happened in the fallout that escalated things even more.
I was literally on the phone with a client when her call came through. So instantly I started panicking and I said, what happened? She said, Mommy, they jumped me.
Shari's mom, Elvira, rushed to the school. She saw her daughter and admittedly got angry. She made a death threat towards a student.
When I saw her, I said something that I should not have said. I was wrong with what I said. It came out of my mouth before I could take it back.
Did y'all see the daughter's eyes when her mom said I said what I said and I was wrong? Watch her daughter's eyes.
Got angry. She made a death threat towards a student.
When I saw her, I said something that I should not have said.
See that?
I was wrong with what I said. It came out of my mouth before I could take it back. I couldn't even believe I said it when I said it.
Elvira, the mom, got a letter from the school. It said the punishment was, quote, a direct result of the threatening behavior you directed toward an SMA student on school grounds, end quote. This afternoon, we spoke via Zoom with Christine Wood, board chair of St. Mary's, and an alum herself. She told us the school's rules and handbook permit their punishment of Shari. Ms. Wood told us the school showed mercy and compassion towards Shari compared to more severe punishment they could have administered. But she will always be a part of the school.
This does not define her. Our worst mistakes do not define us. And we will love and cherish Shari as a member of our school community forever.
I said that wasn't anything?
And this will go away.
I forgive my mom because I'm also very understanding. Like I know her, so I know what she feels. I know why she said what she said. I understand, and, it's not like she said what she said and she acted on it.
It's not like I said I'm gonna kill you and I killed you. You just can't be out here threatening people though, man.
Ashari looked so beautiful tonight. Everything was donated, her hair, her clothing, flowers. Everyone came
say her hair was donated. Go ahead.
Together to honor her. She said she felt the love. So there has been a complete turnaround on this story, if you will. She's headed off to college in the fall on a scholarship, a track scholarship. I'm Laura Diaz, reporting live from Leimert Park, sending it back to the studio.
You say it has been turned around. I just want to say this right here. It is not the same. I don't give a damn that they done throw her a little party and shit that everybody done gather. There's nothing like graduating with your peers. There's nothing like celebrating with your peers. There's nothing like the pictures and I'm going out because I graduated tonight and we're going to have a good time with your peers. You cannot get that back. I don't care what nobody tell me. But anyway, I just want to go back to they said that she couldn't be a part of Mass. Isn't Mass a part of God? Isn't the Mass a part of God, though? So we gonna stop her from doing like the God part? Hold on. Grad night and damn it. This is crazy.
Track team, where she's a star. She's banned from her graduation ceremony.
Yeah, Mass. Mass, I had to look up like the definition of Mass. The Catholic Mass is the central act of worship in the Catholic Church. It is both a ceremony prayer and a reenactment of Jesus Christ's sacrifice on the cross. During the service, bread and wine. Oh, so this communion. During the service, bread and wine are consecrated and believed to become the actual body and blood of Jesus. So you mean to tell me she could not be involved? She could not be involved in the blood and wine and the consecration of Jesus. She could not get a part of Jesus. She could not perform the cannibalism. Oh, what? That man ain't mean to say it like that right there. But she could not worship. Remember the central act of worship. You stop somebody from worshiping. Do y'all think that that's of God? I gotta ask y'all, Captain. No, dog. Do y'all think that that's of God? You say no tears. Shout out to Jay the Great Alien for the $2 super chat. You say, glad I got no churn. Not my fight, dog. Facts. You ain't got to fight this right here. But isn't this got to be not of God, right? I don't understand. So they prevented her. Shouldn't that be like illegal? They prevented her from worshiping? You know we got like religious laws and stuff like that right now. I don't know. You say Jesus, crackers, and wine. Good. That's what's up. Telling your sins to a hidden stranger in the box is crazy work. That's what's up. Listen, and it's crazy, right? Because like if you don't know the pastor and all that there, you is speaking to like somebody that your ass don't know about your business. And the fact that we have been taught to tell your damn business. To tell your damn business to this one stranger, but keep a secret about your business to the ones who you really love and cherish. That's crazy work too. I can tell what I did to a stranger, but not to the ones who I claim that I love and stuff like that. The stranger don't know me. We don't give a damn, boy. Just, oh my God. Hold on. Move right along. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. We got a situation of a mother and a child. Well, a mother and a son. Oh. Okay. All right. We have a mother who has been charged after the son accidentally shoots and kills his 15-year-old girlfriend. Is this domestic love? This could be domestic love. I have no idea. Mother charged after son accidentally shoots. Mother charged after son accidentally shoots his girlfriend.
Very shortly, but we start this half hour in Stark County. It is where a 14-year-old boy is accused of staging a suicide with his mother's help after shooting and killing a 15-year-old girl.
A son husband.
It happened last Friday afternoon at a home in Alliance. News 5 investigator Tara Morgan has been digging into this all day and has what the mother just told a judge.
48-year-old Aaron Barker in court by video Monday from the Stark County Jail, charged with tampering with evidence in her son's involuntary manslaughter case. This is what Barker said before the judge set a $25,000 bond.
I've never been in trouble. This is a very tragic thing that happened. I just ask, please, through mercy of the court, I would love to be able to get out and, try and take care of this and, do what's right for everybody involved.
Barker's 14-year-old son is accused of taking her Glock 19 over to a friend's house on Summit Street last Friday afternoon. Police say while the boy was playing with the gun he thought was unloaded, he accidentally shot 15-year-old Kennedy Wise in the face, killing her. But that's not what he told his mom.
The gun was removed from the scene by your son, and your son told you that it was a suicide, so you returned the gun to the scene. You failed to tell officers on the scene that you had done so.
Police say the boy panicked after the shooting and took the gun home.
Got his mom to take him back to the scene and basically set it up to appear as a suicide.
Alliance Police Sergeant Michael Jones says the two put the gun at the girl's feet. But after detectives interviewed witnesses, police say the boy confessed to accidentally shooting the girl. Police say they believe this wasn't the first time the boy got a hold of his mom's gun.
Especially for us that have children. I know the officers who responded there. Yeah, it's always tough when it involves kids, especially something that is very preventable.
The boy appeared in juvenile court in Canton. No criminal history with the court. During his hearing, it was determined the boy is a threat to himself and the public and lacks adequate parental supervision. He was not allowed to go home. He's facing 12 charges, including involuntary manslaughter, reckless homicide, and evidence tampering. In Alliance, I'm News 5 investigator Tara Morgan.
How many of y'all think that he should at least get 35 years? Shout out to Jay the Great Alien for the $2 super chat. Says Siri, play Pop Goes My Nine by Silk the Shocker. There it is. Listen, Buddy got all these damn charges and then lied about it and then tried to set up a false situation out here in these streets. Involuntary manslaughter, firearm on or about off or offense or offender, person or under something controlled. Involuntary manslaughter, firearm on, I just read that right there. Reckless homicide. He got a reckless homicide. So what is a non-reckless homicide? Shouldn't like a homicide be reckless in itself? But a firearm on and about, that's what's up. Tampering with evidence, firearm, yada yada. Obstructing official business, neglect, assault, discharging firearms, and falsification. If Buddy don't get 35 years, at least if he don't get 35 years, we may have a little racism out here in these doggone street. Move right along, I ain't gonna get much on you. Shout out to his mama. Shout out to his mama. Not my baby. I'm not finna let my baby go to jail. Damn it, his dad already left us. His dad done left her. I'm not finna let this husband of mine go. You know, cause he's a son husband. You know what I'm saying? He the only one who loved me for me. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. We have a woman who has been charged after a tow truck shooting. A player tried to repossess a baby car out here, and y'all know that y'all let it be out here balling. Y'all getting the bag. Y'all getting y'all going to Hermes. Getting a little Birkins and shit like that right there. This has got to be one of the most dangerous jobs, being a tow truck driver. And do y'all know what's crazy? That a tow truck driver, if I'm not mistaken, they cannot have a firearm. They cannot have a firearm. Let's ask my y'all real quick. As a tow truck driver, is it legal for you to carry a legal firearm? Yes. Oh, shut the front door. It is legal for a tow truck driver to carry a legal firearm subject to state and local laws and your employer specific policy. Oh, well, let me fix that right there. The majority of these tow truck companies say no weapons. He said, but there are no federal and or state blanket bans that prevent tow operators from carrying a weapon while working. So if that's the case, and if the company allows it, I have no idea why y'all not carrying guns. That got to be the stupidest shit ever on the planet. Let's see, a woman has been charged. You not finna take my car. Look at these homes.
Highland Heights community. A man is recovering tonight after he was shot by a woman while he was trying to repossess a car. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Stephanie Skurlock.
And I'm Greg Hurst. WREG's Caitlin Barker is live. And Caitlin, what have you learned about the alleged shooter?
Good evening, Greg and Stephanie. Well, I can tell you, according to MPD, that 26-year-old Aisha Chapman faces 2 counts of aggravated assault charges.
Middle of the night, 3 a.m., around 3 a.m. switch, all you hear is bam, boom.
Those are the sounds neighbors heard as a tow truck driver is shot while repossessing a car. Neighbor Kayla Smith says this is a fairly quiet neighborhood and hearing gunshots is out of the norm.
Very surprised, just because there's a lot of kids over there as well. So it was way more me being scared for the kids.
According to Memphis police, this woman, 26-year-old Aisha Chapman, fired the shots when she saw her car being towed. We're told 2 tow truck drivers with Tri-State Towing and Recovery were trying to repossess the vehicle, which belonged to Chapman. Investigators say the employees told the woman to remove her personal items from the car, which she did before going inside the house. But a neighbor I spoke with, who did not want to be identified, says she watched the entire altercation from her window and told me when Chapman spotted the tow truck drivers, she became enraged.
She grabbed the man with the white shirt on, and they was tussling for a minute. And she said, "I got something for your."
Neighbors say by this time the car was already secured on the tow truck and the woman had gone back inside of her house. Chapman will later return with her purse, allegedly saying, "I'm going to kill you," before firing shots and hitting one of the employees.
She came outside and went pow pow. He said, "Ah!"
Now that tow truck driver who was shot is expected to be okay. He actually suffered non-critical injuries. As for Chapman, she has a long legal battle ahead as she faces those 2 counts of aggravated assault charges. I'm Caitlin Barker reporting live for your news leader.
Shout out to Caitlin for having her real out here in the doggone street. Now listen. What her name is? Aisha. You are the girl I never had. Damn, she look like she bad about it. It's just face structure. Face structure look like she just, you know what I'm saying? That baby bad body in my mind. But she carrying that thing that we want. Again, why is you backed up on your car note, baby? That means that it's poor monkey management. We call it poor monkey management when things, when y'all bills is falling behind. You're not doing what you're supposed to be out here doing. Y'all understand, and shout out to the tow truck drivers who, like they say, have a heart. A lot of y'all is soft on them, ho, and this way y'all fall short at. Y'all understand that they allowed her to get the stuff out of the vehicle? See, instead of y'all allowing her to get stuff out of the vehicle, this is when y'all supposed to pull off, ran off on the plug. This is when y'all supposed to drove off out of here. Listen. This is why this is what make people pay, at least for the tow truck, because they stuff, their personal items is in the vehicle. If they get a chance to take everything out of the vehicle, they is not motivated to pay the cost. So now y'all messing up money for other damn people. And now you done effed around and done got shot because you making your own damn decision because it's a female. I understand what you're going through because you a single mom and shit like that right there. Fuck them all.
Aisha Chapman faces 2 counts of aggravated assault charges.
Middle of the night, 3 a.m.
Around night, 3 a.m. and shot the baby out having a tattoo on her throat.
3 a.m. switch, all you hear is bam, boom.
Those are the sounds.
Lash is big too, and I ain't saying people with tattoos on their throats is bad people. I just like to point out I got a tattoo on the throat.
Neighbors heard as a tow truck driver is shot while repossessing a car. Neighbor Kayla Smith says this is a fairly quiet neighborhood and hearing gunshots is out of the norm.
Very surprised, just because there's a lot of kids over there as well. So it was way more me being scared for the kids.
According to Memphis police, this woman, 26-year-old Aisha Chapman, fired the shots when she saw her car being towed. We're told 2 tow truck drivers with Tri-State Towing and Recovery were trying to repossess the vehicle, which belonged to Chapman. Investigators say the employees told the woman to remove her personal items from the car, which she did before going inside the house.
Told her, get your stuff out the car, girl.
But a neighbor I spoke with, who did not want to be identified, says she watched the entire altercation from her window.
I got a question too. Why does this apartment, the duplex thing? Well, it's a duplex then, because it has 2 addresses, 1055 and 1057. So with this number being over here, I was thinking that there's a door over here, but when they shift the shot, this don't look like a door. Do it. I guess this is not a door. Or it could be a door. I don't know, because it's a porch light right here. So there's a porch light here, and there's a porch light here, and the light is on. But this don't look like a door. But I guess it has to be a door. So they're sharing the same porch. That's what's up. They need to wash the outside of the building because it's white, and y'all know that white get dirty. You say that they need a roof. They need a roof. Got to be more careful.
And they was tussling for a minute.
Tussling.
And she said, I got something for your.
Neighbors say by this time the car was already secured on the tow truck and the woman had gone back inside of her house. Chapman will later return with her purse.
Later return, they go to problem. The tow truck was, the car was already secured. They allowed the bitch to go in the house and come back. Y'all supposed to roll it off. Y'all supposed to be gone. But you got what y'all was looking for. You playing. Y'all out here playing because it's a girl. Do y'all even understand that if it was a man, if the man was going to shoot, he was going to be shooting at a moving target because they would have been gone? But no, with your slow ass. Just stupid. Anyway, moving right along, we finna talk about some parenting. Finna talk about some parenting, and I want to know what y'all think, because listen, dog. A lot of times we speak about malnutrition, children, and children starving, but not starving to death, because we's in the great United States of America, and you would never starve in the great United States of America as long as we got these things called garbage cans. It's difficult to starve in the great United States of America. Is this Flint, Michigan? All right. Let's see what y'all think. We have a 7-year-old who done dead. A 7-year-old dead. Gone. Earth. Out of here. Peace. Right? A 7-year-old died. It's nothing new, right? A 7-year-old done died and died at weighing 255 pounds. A 7-year-old that weighs 255. The parents should get the death penalty, just in my mind. How the hell your child weigh 255 though, dog? What's wrong with you people?
Years as a prosecutor.
The parents of a 7-year-old boy who weighed more than 200 pounds faced murder, child abuse, and torture charges. This story began to unfold on November 4th when a 911 call was made for a young boy in distress at a Flint Township home. He was rushed to a hospital, but he died. And Terry, the Genesee County prosecutor says this is just a terrible case of neglect.
Yeah, he does, Angie, and that's why his office has charged the parents with second-degree murder following the death of their 7-year-old Casper, their son. He was 50 inches tall and weighed 255 pounds when he died.
On the face of it.
How tall is 50 inches? How many feet is 50 inches? Real quick. How many feet is 50 inches? 50 inches in feet is 4 feet. It's 4'1". 4'1". Okay, go ahead.
This is cruel and extreme suffering from this child caused by the neglect of the parents.
40-year-old Damian O'Brien and his wife, 41-year-old Jessica O'Brien, face the same charges in connection with the death of their 7-year-old son Casper. The most serious charge, second-degree murder. Flint Township Police came to this home on Dania on November 4th, 2025, for a report of a child in distress. Casper was taken to Hurley Medical Center, where he died a short time later. Medical reports indicate he weighed 255 pounds at the time of his death.
That's obesity. And then you also have the fact that this child did not have a pediatrician, was only taken to the doctor, I believe, according to the police reports, once.
The cause of death was dilated cardiomyopathy, which causes heart failure, with a contributing cause being morbid obesity. The CDC lists a healthy weight for a 7-year-old boy that is 50.5 inches tall, generally ranges between 50 and 73 pounds.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all sitting around here with these fat ass children. Do y'all see what a healthy weight is? Of a 7-year-old. A lot of y'all 7-year-olds is 150 out here in these streets. If you did not know that your child was overweight, now you know. Shout out to Jada Great Alien for the $2 super chat. Say, shaking my fucking head. He say, call him Casper. He say he a ghost now. Got to be more careful. The irony, right? Right? He say he a real spirit now. Got to be more careful. Look at this shit, dog. You're supposed to be 50 to 73 pounds. This 7-year-old weigh more than some of y'all in the comment section.
The dad has a good job. They have real health insurance. That morning that the child died, they had even called their veterinarian to have their dog treated.
The O'Briens also have a
so they wasn't broke.
5-year-old daughter.
None of these kids even existed in the eyes of the government. CPS had never been out there. Nobody knew about these kids. Wow. They'd not been to school.
Genesee County Prosecutor David Layton says on the day police were at the home in November, the owner of the house stopped by, concerned, believing the house was falling into disrepair and the couple wasn't letting him in the house, instead leaving the rent on the porch.
I can't think of what else this is other than extraordinary, terrible neglect. And to me, that's willful and wanton misconduct, which is second-degree murder.
And police described the living conditions in the home as a hoarding situation. Now, I could not reach the O'Brien's attorney for comment. They are being held at the Genesee County Jail on no bond.
Hi.
Got to be more careful. Wow. Wow. What do you do? At least they is being charged with murder. At least they is being charged with murder because the child died. The child out of here. You know what I'm saying? So at least we got that right there. They need to not never get out. They need the death penalty. Anyway, moving right along. Let's go out here to the gram. We're going to go to the gram because I saw a little something. We're going to talk about real loyalty. Real loyalty. We're going to do a loyalty thing. A lot of times people that get in relationships, and a lot of people say, well, you don't want to get old and don't have nobody to depend on, like nobody to take care of you, like if you get old and stuff like that right there. And that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a significant other, somebody who you can deal with, because other people, they is living their lives and they really ain't got time for you out here in these doggone street. I know what y'all be saying, well, you better have kids so your kids can take care of you in your later years and stuff like that. And I just want to tell y'all, kids is not taking care of y'all in y'all later years. When the last time have y'all been to a retirement home? The retirement home's packed. They say that the majority of retirement homes don't even have room. They feel. A lot of people, and now if y'all not paying attention or have not been paying attention because maybe y'all is not in the business like a true player out here in these doggone street, a lot of us have assisted living homes and assistant living homes and veteran homes and shit like that right there. Why? Because the rehabilitation homes and the retirement homes are getting filled. The senior living facilities, they are getting filled, or they are filled. But you would want somebody to care for you if you fall short of glory, right? If you fell short of glory, you would want somebody who loves you, because you just don't want anybody taking care of you, because as we know, when anybody take care of you, they don't treat you how you would like to be treated, because they don't give a damn about you, right? Right. Mm-hmm. Saw some. When I see some, I got to share it with you good people. Y'all talk about love. We want to be in love. We want to be in love. We want to be in love long term and all that fly stuff right there. We want to deaf do your part, right? Put that deaf on the screen for you real quick. Deaf do your part, right? This is a sad story right here. A lot of y'all may not know who LeVar Ball is. LeVar Ball is the father down here, and y'all may have watched him over the years and the things that he did to get his boys all in the NBA. He got them all in the NBA. A lot of people, they talk trash about him because he's a talkative and a loud and a involved father. A lot of times, a lot of people said the decision that he made in his son's lives messed up a lot of opportunities, and they may be right, they may be wrong, but a lot of times he don't get the credit for being in his boy's life and pushing them to be great out here in these streets. But it's not about the sons. This is about LeVar Ball reveals his wife of 30 years is divorcing him. In 2017, she had a stroke. He nursed her back to health. Last year, he lost his leg. She revealed that she wanted to do other things. Whew. Imagine that. Imagine that you stuck with her while she was at her lowest. And have y'all ever dealt with somebody who had a stroke or temporary paralysis or any type of cancer or something like that right there, and or somebody who lost a limb? Have y'all ever dealt with somebody like that and y'all worked it out and y'all worked through that trying time? You know, because the Lord don't put none more on you than you can bear. Huh? That lady ain't shit. I want y'all to really understand this right here. They wasn't rich, but they did well. They wasn't rich, but they did well. And him as a father, I think that they, Nike and shit was offering endorsements and things like that right there. But the father created their own shoe. And I think that the father declined. I think he declined Nike endorsements and things like that because he wanted to do his own thing and have his children have their own brand of shoe. And people talk so much crap about them. How in the heck, and why would he turn down this right here? And he was just talking about legacy and the things, build shit for yourself and yada, yada, yada. So he took a lot of backlash. But again, we're not talking about the boys. Although, BBB. Oh, so that's the brand, right? The BBB, that's the shoe brand. Right? Oh, yeah. They got on their t-shirts still there. The big baller brand. Yeah. So many dark you folk. How could you turn down and tell your kids turn down a Nike deal and that, man? I felt some type of way too. I was like, well, shit, you might as well have done got the money and then created your own brand. But then again, they put you on those long type of endorsement deals. But I had to look at it at both ways. He make a good point. Build your own shit. I do understand that they want to go ahead on and give you 10, 20 million, 50 million. I get all that right there. I probably would still took that goddamn money. But anyway, shout out to a man for standing strong out here in what he thought thought was the best thing for him and his kids. But we talking about the mammy. Now, most people would say that's what you get for having a white bitch out here. And forgetting at the same doggone time that a black bitch will lead you to. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. I'm just saying. You say better than Bronny. Fire bloodline in basketball. Listen, y'all, they all made it. Name another family where all the sons is in the NBA. I didn't know that he had 3 in the NBA. I thought it was just 2. But it's 3. Anyway, let's see a few things. Beast Mode Jones say lost his soul, then lost his mate. I don't know why he say lost his soul, but we don't what this woman had to, oh Lord. So we don't know what this woman had to deal with behind the scenes. She ain't divorcing him for no reason. And that's a fact. That is a fact. But the reason that was given, she revealed that she wanted to do other things. She gave the reason. And I want y'all to understand this right here. So this person who made the comment, forgetting the fact, oh, and that's a dude. Oh, that's a dude with no posts. But ain't made no posts. Anyway, he forgetting the fact that she did this thing called have a stroke and could not take care of self. He didn't say he was leaving and wanted to do other things. Remember, as a stroke, she can't even hunch. She can't. Now, I don't know what type of stroke that she had, but it was probably on the left side. You know what I'm saying? It was probably on this side, and she was probably paralyzed on this side, and she had to go through the physical therapy and all that fly stuff right there. But during those times, you on medication, you back and forth to the hospital. Somebody got to wipe your booty. He didn't say, I want to do other things. Think about it. No, other than the stroke, nobody knew what he was going through with his wife, but he didn't leave his wife. Yeah, I'm not going to read that long ass paragraph. He said, I refuse to believe half truths. We don't know the full story. I advocate for women in family law, and not one time during the intake process has a woman just left a good man, even when the man is initiating the divorce. He say not one time during the intake process has a woman just left a good man. That's because a bitch don't take accountability. You know how many bitches leaving a good man? Because they're tired. Because they want something different. Is we not paying attention? They on TikTok and social media telling you, I just got tired of the relationship. I got tired of being married. Nah, he hadn't got boring to me, and I just wanted to change it. I wanted to do something else. So that person right there, I can't call that person a lie, because they say that this is the job that they do. But of course, women make it seem as if it's the man's fault. And this is why they getting the damn divorce. Of course. That's what they say. He said people have no idea what happened in them people marriage. Wanting to do something she doesn't always mean wanting to be with someone else. Y'all got to be slow motherfuckers on the planet. He seems like the type of person that want things his way and no way at all. Or no way at all. But again, I don't know these people, so ain't no telling. Okay, think about this right here. He seems like he the person that want things his way. All right. Let's just say that that's true. Then we will also have to say he ain't just now becoming that type of person then, right? That means, remember, they was married for 30 years. That means he's always wanted things his way then. She was with him for 30 years. Let's say he wanted things his way. Then she dealt with him for 30 years knowing that he wanted things his way. That man got all his children to the NBA. He got all his children rich. I ain't saying that Buddy is a good man. I don't know. But I do know that when she was incapacitated, he didn't run off on the plug. He didn't run off on the plug. Let me give y'all this one.
With my wife, Tina decided to go her own way. That's why you don't see her right here. But she wanted to go do something else. That's fine with me. We had our run. So even though she had the stroke and getting older, she would never be like, oh man, she was always beautiful in my eyes until you say, I want to go do something else. Yeah. Now you're not as beautiful to me again. And the fact that if you decide to go this way, I'm going to go that way, that's fine.
That's deep.
It is what it is, man. And like I said, anytime you can find somebody you can stay in love with for a long time, or for one day, or whatever, if you can witness that love, that's good. I had that one. And I found somebody else, but it is what it is.
Wait, who?
No need to worry. And
So he found somebody else, but he misses his wife. He loves his wife. Just by how he just said what he said in his behavior while saying it. Huh? It's just, it's oh boy. This is his leg. This is the man's leg. He revealed that his wife of 30 years has moved on following his amputation. Says he stood by her massive stroke, but understands they had their run. God damn, dog. She had her fall, you stayed. You have your fall, she leaves. God damn, dog. Listen, that gotta hurt, dog. I don't care what nobody tell me. That shit right there, it has to hurt. 30 years of marriage, no, honey. It was much more than an amputated foot, but that's the story that she'll let him tell. They doing too many long things. We men do have a tendency to show anger, spite and bitterness to the person caring for us when we aren't capable of doing it ourselves. Seeing it with my grandpa and uncle, I wonder how he treated her after his amputation. That's a good one. Women take years to cut ties. I'm sure that she had a list for every year. He said 30 years is a long time. She's brave for choosing to find happiness. Woman tired of being tired. Wow, this reminds me of Charles from Tyler Perry. Wow. It's sad that not one woman saying that that's messed up. Got to be more careful. He said, all I know is that I'm not letting the one-legged ninja yell at me, so I need her side. That's a good point. You need both sides. I get it, but y'all automatically you're automatically on the woman's side, but you need both sides. Got it. Pay attention, players. Pay attention. Moving right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. Just saying. Pay attention. A lot of players do be believing that y'all can make a woman happy. A lot of us be believing that we can, whether we can keep a woman happy. You can make a woman happy today, tomorrow, next week, for this whole month, for this whole year, for 2-3 years. There is times that we have no We have no say-so in whether a woman is happy or not because y'all is fidgety. Because y'all is real emotional. Y'all emotions will have you okay with everything that your man is doing today. Tomorrow, your emotions will have you like, well, he ain't doing enough. Yesterday, he was like perfect. Today, you done woke up, he ain't that no more. You done fucked around and saw a TikTok video and now you looking at your man like he just ain't it no more. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that men love more than women. Men love more than women. And typically, watch this. We don't leave a relationship. Typically, we do not be the ones to break up. Typically, it has been said for the longest that men is in sexless relationships. When the last time have y'all heard that women be in sexless relationships and stay? Sexless relationships and not out there fandangling. Y'all ever heard like a whole bunch of women saying that or going through that? Hell no. So this is why I say that men love more than women. Men want to be in relationships more than women do. Huh? Think about if men decided to break up because of sexless relationships. Do y'all know, I think probably like 40-50% of y'all relationships will be over? If men would leave the relationship because of sexless relationships. Because it has been a proven fact. It is a proven fact. Y'all be in long-term relationships, the sex stops. You get married, the sex stops. Or it slows down dramatically. Now is, I'm not in the mood to have sex. Because women have changes. Women go through things and women's mind and the things that's going on in the house. She has to deal with the house and deal with the kids and all that. Watch this. They be saying that fly shit right there, right? And they do have to deal with the house and maybe a job and, deal with the husband. Got it. Do y'all know that remove the husband out of the way or the man out of the way? She has to deal with the job. She has to deal with life. She has to deal with the children. She has to deal with the house, right? Watch it. That baby will still go out there and get her some meat. So when they throw out that excuse, I don't be buying that shit no more. I used to be like, well, damn, she do got a lot on her mind. And a lot of times, if you're not there mentally trying to hunch, then you don't want to hunch. And I get it because it happens to men too. It's just we don't use that as an excuse. Or we tend to be, in my mind, more hornier than women. Now, women be horny. Do not get this shit twisted. But y'all just hear what I just said. Women use the excuse of, I got to work. I got to take care of the kids. I got to tend to the house. And now you want me to tend to you and have sex. Well, I'm not there mentally. I'm stressed out. I'm overworked. I'm all of that. And then I just said, remove the man from the relationship. These types of women is getting peed in every weekend. The type of women who take care of the house, the kids, the job, the same stresses. She getting peed in. So when women is using that shit is an excuse and they don't want you. Shout out to Jay Boogie for being a member for 48 months, showing support. I appreciate that right there. Do y'all understand what I just said? Players, I hope that you're listening. She don't want you. She going through all that shit. Let her favorite artist, her favorite rapper, singer, a celebrity pop up. She horny as all that though. That lets you know you don't turn her on. She don't want you. Shout out to Roshan for the $2 cash out. You say, I'm a female in a sexless relationship, 5 years. Wow, I don't know why y'all do y'all stuff like that. I really don't know what, unless you just don't want to have sex. Then fine, but typically it is men who want to have sex with their, and it's crazy because we want to have sex with our significant other. We want to have sex with the one who we got into a relationship with. Way more than a bitch outside. Shout out to Roshan for the $1 cash out. You say he broke neck and he broke neck in 2 places to say I'm a caregiver. Now I understand that more. I understand that right there more. I do understand that right there more because shit fell. Some got broke. Something is broken. In the majority of these relationships to where players is in sexless relationships, the woman is healthy as all our damn does. Again, like I just said, remove the man, she could be doing all them things and she'll still get smashed. Huh? Players, don't let these women be making all these goddamn excuses of why they don't got 10, 15 minutes to smash something. Don't give you all these damn excuses. Again, they run into somebody who they want to have sex with, they will have sex with under the same conditions that they is with you. I'm trying to help. We just be believing, well, you know, I may be going into menopause or something. That little silly shit right there. Listen, they smashing while going through menopause. I know what y'all saying, but Willie, no, women don't be wanting to smash men. They smashing through menopause. I'm going to say it like this. Ask me how I know. I'm a man. I know they smashing through menopause. Huh? That's because they want to smash a certain person. Huh? Come on now. I'm trying to help y'all not be, not continue to believe this damn lie. Ladies, I have no idea why you all won't just tell a man, I'm not interested in sex like that no more, but I want to keep the damn relationship. You can get you something on the side. Why don't y'all just do that? But y'all so damn selfish that y'all know, well, hell, no, of course y'all not gonna do that because y'all use sex as a punishment. That's why you're not smashing your man. And then because of the lifestyle that y'all live in, maybe it's financial and y'all done built a lot of shit, you don't just want to let that there go. So you don't want to give him no sex. You don't want him to cheat and you don't want to just let him go because y'all done built some shit. Which is still stupid because you should tell him he can go and fandangle something, just don't bring nothing home. And do y'all still understand? A lot of men, they don't even want to cheat. They'll rather have sex with you because they know that for the most part, they kind of know you clean, you safe. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. We know it. You ain't never gave us no STD that we weren't trying to get. You know what I'm saying? So we'd rather be with you because this is who we signed up for. And then we don't be want to fandangle outside because we really don't want to get like another bitch pregnant. You know what I'm saying? It's not that we don't want to be hunching outside, but a lot of times we turn down outside sex because this bitch gonna keep the baby. Y'all, listen, we gotta stop fucking around with these bitches who gonna keep the baby. Huh? I'm just saying something though. And then I think I saw a stat, I saw it somewhere to where they say that 48% of black women say that they is bisexual. I say it's 99%. I say it's 99% of women that's bisexual. I saw another thing to where they say that more women is turning to women in relationships than to men. There's a trend that's going on now to where women is leaving men alone and going to women. And I say, ladies, keep doing what you're doing. Keep on. Make your decisions. Go right over there to women. See, because what this also does, it gives men time to build themselves. Players, get your ass in the gym, get that paper, build your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you will continue to run into women who is dating other women. You know. Really don't want you. They don't want a penis. You know, they got a rose. They really don't want you, fine. So you will continue to get turned down. And while you continue to get turned down, keep grinding. Keep grinding. Get yourself together. Because one thing about it is there's so many low self-esteem bitches out here in these doggone street. There's so many bitches who need father figures. You will find you some monkey. Do not get that twisted. Regardless of what's on social media. But just keep building. Just keep building. And once these women go through the ups and downs of being in relationships with other women and realize that y'all don't know women like men know women, once a lot of y'all realize that these men ain't lying. It's something wrong with us. Once y'all deal with it like that right there and come on back to men, players, y'all already have y'all stuff together, and then you get to dictate that relationship the best way possible. The best way that benefits you. I'm just trying to help. You said 2-3 shots of tequila away. Try to tell you something. He said women are starting to leave the women that don't contribute. There you go. They say we don't go outside because it's a financial downfall that we can't afford. Oh, yeah. That's why I try to stay in the house as much as possible. Every time I leave the goddamn house, it's $100 better. This shit is stupid. You say, ask a woman that had both. They'll tell you that it's not the same. I can believe that right there. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. Hold on. Let me go back to my gram. Hold on. Whoa. STD. No. Okay. So that's not what that was. It was something else. Housing is high. We already know that right there. Hold on. Well, we can do this right here. They say that now we need like $200,000 a year to live, because you just can't live with anything under $200,000. You know, the majority of y'all watching me right now don't make $50,000, but we need $200,000 to live. Let me go and put this up on the screen real quick. Bam! It's up on the screen for you. A family of 4 now needs roughly $200,000 a year to live comfortably in most major U.S. cities, latest research shows. Comfortably. I always like to ask, like, what is considered comfortable for the masses? What's comfortable now? You say, the studies looked at 100 of the largest cities and used the 50-30-20 budget rule to define comfortable. Under that rule, 50% of after-tax income goes toward needs, 30% towards wants, and 20% towards savings and debt repayment. Based on that formula, Smart Asset found that even the lowest cost major cities on its list is San Antonio, that requires $192,608 a year for a family of 4 to live comfortably. They say that they use the system. They use a budgeting rule to define comfortable. Under that rule, 50% of after-tax income goes towards needs. So 50% of your money going towards needs, 30% towards wants, 20%. Why is even 30% going towards wants? How much wanting can you do after you got all your needs? But I ain't tripping. And 20% goes into total savings and debt repayment. say not being funny, but how can you live at least here in SoCal on less than 50,000? Well, let me explain. I can guarantee you that at least 50% or less, 50% of people or less make $50,000 in SoCal, and they live in SoCal. I ain't saying that you're gonna be able to do everything that you want to do, but the majority of people don't even make 50,000 in all these states, and they're making it through. I'm not saying that they're comfortable, but they're living. They're living year after year after year, not even close to 100,000. But now we need 200,000 to be comfortable. I don't. Or maybe they're just adding in that people, like both parties, have car notes and shit. Do y'all know what a family of 4 is? And I'm hoping that they're saying a family of 4 is mother, father, and 2 kids. And if that is the family of 4, why the fuck do you need $200,000? You only got 2 kids. Huh? I don't know. Unless now we got to point out the ages. And if they in daycare, it's about what, like $2,000 a month. Which I don't even know why y'all would even be paying $2,000 a month, boy. If y'all ain't got an auntie or something out here in the goddamn street, but y'all need to be in polygamous relationships. If y'all paying $2,000 a month for, let's say, like 2 kids in daycare, y'all need to be in a polygamous relationship. I'm so sorry. That shit makes no sense. It really makes no sense. You say vacation and family holidays showing off. Yeah. I think that they saying the 200,000 for people who out here just want to spend money frivolously. Want to buy the latest designers and keep buying new clothes and shit and haven't worn the old clothes. Want to take multiple trips and be able to go on cruises and do a whole bunch of extracurricular activities. If that's the case, yeah, I can agree with the 200,000. San Francisco was among the most expensive cities, with a family of 4 needing more than $400,000 a year to meet the same comfort standing. Other large metros also came in well above the 200,000 mark, showing how far household budgets are being stretched by housing, childcare. I knew they were going to add the childcare, taxes, transportation. We were talking about the cars, and if they got 2 car notes, then yeah, you're going to need like a lot of money because your stupid ass has got 2 high-ass car notes. Duh. And other basic costs. The numbers do not represent the bare minimum a family needs to survive. Thank you. They reflect a broader definition of comfort that includes discretionary spending and long-term financial stability. That is where Smart Assets estimates differ from MIT's living wage calculator, which focus on the income needed to cover basic needs such as housing, food, childcare, healthcare, transportation, and taxes. MIT says that living wage calculators is designed to estimate the local wage on full-time worker needs to cover family basic needs in a specific area. It does not measure luxuries or high-end lifestyles, but rather the minimum needed to meet basic standard without relying on outside assistance. So you need 200,000 to not depend on the government. Again, I know people with families who is bigger than that don't make $100,000 and not getting assistance from the government, and they living kind of okay. Like they all right. I just don't be understanding these numbers. You say only 12% of families make 200,000. Yeah, so So when I tell y'all that the majority of people not even making $50,000, I think the last time, well, I think when they, well, yeah. I don't think that the majority of people is making $50,000 because the poverty rate is so goddamn high. You know. Shout out to Swaggy, damn it, for being a member for 41 months. Say happy STD Friday, Passer and chat fam. Passer, you say bought me a house today. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. How much was your percentage? Did they hit you with the 6 or did they hit you with the 6.5 or did you get some lower than that right there? Because the percentage rates are too goddamn high. They're too high, but damn it, if you done came up like you did, because you got you one, appreciate it. I say appreciate it like you bought me a damn house. Congratulations. Congratulations. The gap between a living wage and a comfortable salary helps explain why many families feel squeezed even when they earn incomes that once seemed solid. In cities where housing and child care costs are extremely high, a 6-figure salary may cover the basics, but still leaves little room for saving vacations, emergencies, and debt repayment. Notice they keep adding that debt repayment. We gotta get out of debt. We must get out of debt. Debt has been the number one thing that has been holding people back. Well, not the number one thing. Children has been number one. A $200,000 to live comfortably according to whose zip code. That number changes faster than the speed limit crossing county lines. That's what's up. You say, I'm a family of 7. Wife make $270,000. I make $180,000. We still broke. Oh, hell no. Negro overhead like $98,000 a year, not including gas or kids needs and our needs emergency. This is America. Do y'all hear that BS? Can somebody tell me who is the problem? Oh, shit, you got a 6.8? You got a 6.8 out here. That's what's up. That's what's up. It has been high for a good little minute too. 180 and 180 and 270 and a family of 7. Y'all still can't make it. I don't understand. Like I truly don't understand. Do y'all know I have a video right now? You know what I'm gonna do? Move right along. I ain't gonna get much on you. Somebody line us. Somebody line us. 270 and another 100 will be 370. Let's add 80 to the 370. What's that, 15? That's 480. That's 450. Damn near $500,000 a family of 7 and you can't make it. You's a failure. You's a failure if y'all making 450. I don't give a damn that you got a family of 7. Watch this. Hold up. Where's my video? I'm gonna show y'all something. These people is doing this shit for the internet, and sometimes I just don't like the internet due to that, and I do understand that people, we got to get our numbers up. I get it. But we be lying, dog. I promise you, I don't give a damn what state you in. I don't care if you was in the most expensive state, which is probably New York, California, yeah, Seattle or some shit like that. I don't care where you at. I have a video. Now, damn it, I'm trying to. I can't find the doggone video. Wait, hold on. I don't want to do myself like that because I know I got the video. I have a video of a family of 10. I got a video of a family of 10. Huh? I'm clicking because I'm trying to get back to it. Hold on. Well, let me stop clicking and let me just hover right there. Nope. She gave birth to her brother, baby. Got to be more careful. Shout out to you ladies who getting pregnant by your brothers, man. Keep it all in the family. Keep it all in the family. Wait, hold on. All right. Then what time? It's 9:37 and we still here? That's what I'm talking about. Listen, we need some more thumbs up. I'm just finna go ahead on and just do the show now. I'm just finna go ahead on and just do it now. I was thinking about just doing it like another time, but no. I'm just gonna do it now. Now, why this thing ain't playing? Hold up. Let me bring it back. Yada, yada, yada. Hold on. Because I'm finna show y'all something. Hold on. It's coming. Let's do it. Let's get it in right here. Oh, damn it. How many minutes? It's 13 seconds. 13 seconds. Let me put it up over here so y'all will be able to see this thing right here. It's just the lies, y'all. It's like you can't believe what we say no more. All that right there. Hold on. Right here. Let me get to the 13-second mark so I can start it right there. Got it. Put this here up on the screen. And I might as well go on and record this so I can separate this part right here. Yada, yada, yada. Because I was going to do this on another time. But hold on. Let me refresh. Because how many thumbs up do we got? We trying to get 200 thumbs up. Can we get 200 thumbs up on a Friday? Damn it, I'm working. I'm working right now. Give me 200 thumbs ups. We have a mother who the police had to slide up on, and the police done slid up on the mother whose house is roach infested. This mother has 10 children. 10. And she's making it. This mother has 10 children and she's making it. Here we go.
It's not livable, stable.
Especially for kids.
On August 1st, 2025, officers with the Miami Gardens Police Department were dispatched to a residence following a neighbor's report of a possible fight inside. Initially, deputies expected a routine disturbance, maybe a quick wellness check before clearing the call. But as they approached the home, the sound of multiple young children echoing from inside told them this was not the situation dispatch had described, and what they were about to walk into would turn out to be one of the most disturbing scenes any of them had encountered.
Police. Good morning, or good afternoon. How are you doing, sir?
I'm okay.
Are you the owner or do you live here?
Nah, I stay with my people here.
Okay. So you live here?
In a sense.
Okay, so no, we're getting a call apparently from somebody that lives on the other side on the next block, and I guess they hear what they believe is like people fighting in the backyard of this house. We went back and it sounds like kids playing.
Kids playing.
We just want to make sure everything's okay, right? Can we walk back there just make sure everything's okay?
Yeah.
How do we get to the back?
Go to the back.
Okay. And whose kids are those? Your kids?
No, them her kids. She got 10 kids.
Oh wow, so they're back there playing.
Yeah.
Okay. Is she here in the house?
Yeah, she in her room laying.
Okay. But can just verify that everything's good to go. Police.
What y'all doing?
Playing?
Playing out.
Okay. Nobody's in trouble.
Nobody's in trouble. You're okay. Okay.
Are you guys all brothers and sisters? Yeah. Everybody? Wow.
He said everybody? Yeah. Wow. Damn.
Horrible stuff. These kids are dirty as hell.
The kids is there. He talking about black churn. Y'all churn dirt as hell. Well, her churn dirt as hell.
How long you guys been playing out here for?
For just a few minutes.
Just a few minutes?
Mm-hmm. We just want to go ready before it turns get night.
Okay. Who's home with you guys?
My mom.
Your mom?
Mm-hmm. And my grandma.
She's inside?
Yes, right. My grandma's right there.
Can she walk out? Can she step out?
At first glance, the children appeared safe, but the closer the officers got, the harder it became to ignore what was in front of them. Barefoot kids in soiled clothing, a foul odor pouring from inside the residence, and a story from the adults on scene that didn't line up with what officers were seeing. Something was very wrong inside that home, and they knew they couldn't leave without taking a closer look.
Are you Mom?
Yeah.
How you doing, Mom? Good. Also, I mean, we're only here just playing. I guess one of the neighbors that lives in the back here. I guess they heard what they believe was people fighting in the backyard here. So I guess there was a lot of noise.
Ooh, that baby got a chest on her. Hold on, y'all. I got to grab this here better because her breasts go down further than this right here, but I cut it at the bottom. I got to give y'all the whole, so y'all can see the whole thing right here. Let me take the aspect ratio off real quick. Hold on. That baby got a long little chest on her. Looking like somebody auntie. Y'all know how them aunties had them long chests.
Boys coming from the backyard here. And we went in the backyard. It sounded like kids playing to us, but obviously we just came over to make sure.
How old do she look, y'all? How old do she look? With 10 kids.
But there's nobody actually fighting. It's just kids playing. Because obviously we came and there were several kids here playing. Okay. Are you the mother?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been living here for?
A year.
A year? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I know, so I need to move.
No,
she said I need to move. He ain't even said nothing.
I mean, why do you say that? Why do you say you need to move?
Look at it. It looks like it's falling apart.
Yeah, I mean, I see better homes. Yeah, I mean, I see worse too as well. But
so she know that she lives in a place that's falling apart with 10 kids.
How many kids do you have? I thought the gentleman outside.
You know you got too many goddamn kids, and you know that shit is kind of embarrassing to tell somebody that you got 10 when you have to laugh.
Told me apparently that somebody has 10 kids. Is that you? So they're all brothers? They're all brothers and sisters? Oh, wow.
Did she say finna be 10?
That's a lot. So do you?
Oh, they're gonna hit me with a commercial. Y'all come on, hit the thumbs up button. We're trying to hit 200. Here we go.
A 3 times large for just $10 a pizza.
Okay, $10 a pizza, yada yada yada.
The hot crust and 3 of your favorite toppings.
Are you renting here? And it's like a family member, or it's like a random landlord that you're renting from?
A random landlord.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Come on.
There's no issues with kids playing. They're playing in the backyard. But I just asked them how long they've been playing back here. It's like, 45 minutes, cool.
No, it wasn't 45 minutes.
Less than that? From what I observed from the kids, they have extremely dirty clothes on.
They dirty. Yo, churn dirty, big titty girl. The churn dirty. Shout out to Big J Buggy for the $5 cash out. Say collect money from 5 side pieces. Done came up. That's what I'm talking about, man. Listen, boy, you got to work your body the best way you know how to in these streets. Get that paper, pimp. Here we go.
It seems like they have been wearing the same clothes for like maybe a couple of weeks.
Came to me last night.
From who?
The stepmom house.
The stepmom house. Which I'm assuming is the father, your new girlfriend or wife.
You say she pregnant with number 11. Oh, so she got 10, but she pregnant with number 11. I knew little bit was pregnant though.
They just came to me last night. They've been playing outside.
But how long? So, okay. You said they came to you last night. What's last night? What time?
Okay, around 10.
Y'all understand she got a big nipple? Shout out to the big nipple, baby. This is a nipple. Look, listen, right here, I got the movement cursor. Right there is a nipple. That baby percolating.
You said they came last night around 8 o'clock. You said they hadn't even been outside an hour. And the majority of them look like they've been outside the entire day. Their clothes are completely filthy.
Let me go get my mom so she can verify it so y'all don't think I'm lying.
No, man.
Why every time y'all dealing with the police, y'all got to go get y'all mammies? You done laid down and had 10 goddamn kids about to have 11 and you need to still to refer back to your mammy? Y'all lost. No child left behind. Go ahead.
No, it's not a crime.
No, I understand that.
Hey, look at me. I'm dirty too.
It is not normal. I've been doing this for 9 years. And I mean, obviously, it's not a crime to be poor. That is not a crime.
Not a crime to be poor. Remember, we just did a little story. You need 200,000 to live comfortably. Now, we ain't talking about comfortably here, but like I've been trying to tell y'all, people is living on a hell of a lot less. Of course, they're not comfortable, but they living. I want y'all to understand, she's in a situation with 10 kids and living in poverty, right? Do you even understand? I'm pretty sure that she on Section 8, right? But if you gave her $30,000, that's a come up for her and her kids. $30,000 could possibly put them in a comfortable state.
Right? It's not a crime to be poor. However, when I go to a house that seems like there's some potential health concerns or kids, I don't see kids like this on a regular basis.
I don't see a lot of dirt ass children out here on a regular basis, lady.
I've been doing this for 9 years and I don't go to a bunch of houses and I see kids with clothes that looks like they've been rolling in dirt for like, either they've been wearing the same clothes for the last couple of weeks, maybe a month, or they've just been playing out here for several hours. And you just told me it's been a last 45 minutes. They told me for 45 minutes. There's no way. And then the door, when they enter the house, I could look inside and it looks, you know.
Officers soon identified the children's mother as 30-year-old Ashley Lachey Jennings. According to her, the children had only been outside for about 45 minutes, and she insisted she had picked them up the night before in the condition the officers were now observing. But to the
Stop. We got to see that body. We got to back that body up because y'all know that y'all like to show us that y'all thick.
Officers soon identified the children's mother as 30-year-old Ashley Lachey Jennings. According to her,
right there, baby thick. She got them yams. She got them them big thick thighs, stuff like that. She got a chest on her now. She got a little auntie on her. You know what I'm saying? She's still getting peed in, obviously, because she's still pregnant. You know what I'm saying? She thick, cause y'all call it a bit thick out here in these streets. That baby go to the club and get one of y'all players and be selling y'all a dream. You got to make 6 figures and shit. You got to be 6 feet, 6 figures with a 6-pack. Huh? She probably is online telling y'all that she only deal with, bitch, if you can't go to her Mars and buy me a Birkin, bitch, she probably be out here slick rapping and shit, but she probably good peoples, though. Go ahead.
The children had only been outside for about 45 minutes, and she insisted she had picked them up the night before in the condition the officers were now observing. But to the officers standing in front of her, that explanation didn't hold up for a second, and the more she talked, the less concerned she seemed about any of it.
And they're saying that kids been dirty been like for weeks, months.
Man, look at this child here. This child.
Look at the child just walked out the house. Now listen. They put the little covers on, but we was able to catch the little dirty ass baby come outside. Hold on.
In the condition the officers were now observing, but to the officers standing in front of her, that explanation didn't hold up for a second, and the more she talked, the less concerned she seemed about any of it.
And they're saying that kids been dirty been like for.
There, baby been outside all goddamn day. That baby been outside all day. Look at that baby.
Weeks, months.
Man, look at this child here. This child looks like he's been wearing the same clothes. I understand, but I mean that's not healthy for a child at age to be playing in dirt. You get what I'm saying? We're trying to do our job. I'm not trying to mess with you in any way, type of sort.
What is the main reason y'all came here for?
No. I explained to you while you were here. We got a call about somebody that lives in the back on the other side of the block saying that they believe there was a fight going on in the backyard of this house, right? Obviously, we entered the backyard of the house. We can hear the noise. To me, it sounded like kids playing, but now we have to go and confirm that
you say the house full of dust puffs.
It's just kids playing, making sure there's nobody fighting or somebody being hurt in the backyard. When we entered the backyard, which he gave us permission to do that, right? He gave us permission to do that. We go back there, we see the kids playing, which is nothing wrong with that. But then I also noticed that there's several kids with clothes that looks extremely dirty, like they've been wearing the same clothes for several days. And that concerns me. If you need some financial help, maybe we can get with certain organizations.
If you need financial help, baby, we got organizations. You think that this 30-year-old woman with 10 and one in the oven don't know about financial assistance and the organizations? You say you've been doing this for 9 years, pimp.
Do that? But it's not a crime to be poor, but I am concerned for the well-being of the kids. And it's several.
Y'all even understand that she allowed him to call her poor without her snapping? Because we don't like to be called what we is sometimes.
Yeah, I understand, but we gotta verify that. Because now there could be potential crimes.
Nothing wrong with seeing the world through ruby-colored transitions, Jenna.
Nothing wrong. We need to get these thumbs up. We're trying to hit 200. I need the support. Here we go. Oh. Well, not yet. We need your support. Hit the thumbs up. You around here watching, hit the thumbs up. Don't be afraid. Here we go.
You know, they don't look but they can be child, you know. Right, so that's a crime. So me as a police officer have to investigate. I know it makes you feel some type of way. I get it, you as a mother, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm just concerned for the kids, and that's why.
You say Willie, she's not doing too bad. She got her hair and her nails did. This all goes to what I'm talking about the $200,000 to where you need to live comfortable. I don't believe that. It's as long as you got some Section 8 and you got some churn, all you need is like an extra little 20, 30,000. You straight.
If we come inside the house, we hear this come inside the house, and it looks okay to us, and they're just really dirty because they're just going to clean for several days, then it is what it is. But we would like to enter the house just to make sure everything's okay. Like, I know you said they came here at 10 o'clock at night. It's 8 o'clock the next day. So what, they've been wearing the same clothes since last night?
Yeah.
It's dirty?
Grandma going back in the house.
Is everybody seeing what I'm seeing? Yes. Okay.
Right, went back in the house.
So Ashley, do you understand our concern? Alright, so again, because your children don't look malnourished, they look neat, right? They look happy, but the issue is that their clothes don't look currently cool, right? And that's a concern for anybody in our position. It's our job. We can't just look past this and say, okay, they weren't fighting. We have to ensure that these kids are not in a situation where, you know, their health could be at risk. Right. So we just want to kind of look inside and see, like, hey, does it look like that or not? If it doesn't, cool.
I'm cleaning up right now, though. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
look at them. That baby got a quarter. Them breasts got a quarter on it. Got a quarter hose. Look. Baby percolating.
Is it okay if we come inside?
Officers were already disturbed by the conditions in which they found the kids, but as they continued their investigation, they quickly realized the situation was even worse than they had initially thought.
We just want to check if there's like food in the refrigerator, just trying to see like the conditions of the house. Like you said yourself, like the house is kind of in the greatest condition.
And do y'all know if DCF come to your home? I think I spoke about this multiple times. If DCF come to your home to do like a wellness check, a welfare check on your children, you better have some food in the frigidaire. If you don't have food in the frigidaire, that is neglect. They will take your children. You don't have food in the refrigerator and in the cabinet. So at least have you some canned goods, some old ass canned goods that you ain't eating or something like that right there. Some bagged beans or something just in the cabinet, but have you some in that goddamn refrigeraire. Whether it's leftovers or something, keep some in the frigidaire.
Those are your words, not my words. You know, and it is legally apparent. You know, that there's some like maybe structural damage to the house. So you're not the owner, correct? Does the landlord live on the property? Does he reside somewhere else? Okay. And do you have contact with him? Do you pay him on like a monthly basis? How's that work?
I'm on Section 8.
You're on, this is Section 8?
Baby, on Section 8. Of course she on Section 8.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, I'm not trying to stress you out. I'm not trying to mess with you. I know.
Question. We was talking about child care. How much she paying for child care?
I'm sure it is, but like, we just have to see from our standpoint, like I said, you know, I'm sure you're doing your very best to handle, as a single mom, to handle.
She doing her very best as a single mom. Do y'all understand that she just throw it out, yes, as a single mom? But you got 10 11. You got 10 in the possible?
No, I'm not trying to mess with you. I know. I'm sure it is, but like, we just have to see from our standpoint, like I said, you know, I'm sure you're doing your very best to handle, as a single mom, to handle. When I heard 10 kids, and you confirmed it was 10 kids, that's a lot for one person, even 2 people. You know, I don't know. I'm assuming your grandma's not. Obviously, she seems like she has some, might be disabled or something. So I don't know. I don't know how much money.
Your grandma seemed to be like she ain't. You know what I'm saying? All together. Bitch got a problem too. She is a little disabled.
Coming into this house. So I understand there's a lot of pressure under over you and seeing through police
A lot of
officers.
pressure over you, on you, that you put on self. I wish that he would have pointed that out, that you put on self.
Questioning about your kids is not making you feel very easy. You know, but like he said, we have a job to do and we just can't turn a blind eye to this. We just can't. You know. So, how many kids are in the house right now? 13. 13 right now.
Damn, 13 them little damn.
And they range from what age to what age? Like what's the youngest and what's the oldest?
Well, mine is 10 all the way to
So from 1 year old all the way to a 10-year-old.
1 to 10 and it's 13 in the building. So the one who came to the door, that was probably a girl. It looked like a girl. And I would say that was a 10-year-old. I'm guessing.
Are they all your children? Or? So 10 belongs to you and who the other 3 belongs?
My kids, my baby daddy, grandma.
Okay, so you also take care. Do you take care of them on like a permanent basis or just like temporarily for like the weekend?
Like the weekend.
So she got her baby daddy girlfriend children.
Okay.
Also, okay. See, I don't know why didn't I just say I don't know why y'all just won't be in a polygamous relationship? Why people will not just get in a polygamous relationship? Y'all got all these goddamn kids. You need to be in a polygamous relationship.
Are you currently working actually?
I said I'm pregnant.
No, I didn't hear that.
She said, I'm pregnant. How can I work? I'm pregnant, bitch. I can't work. Say it again, sister.
On like permanent basis or just like temporarily for like the weekend?
Like the weekend.
Okay.
Are you currently working actually?
I said I'm pregnant.
No, I didn't hear that. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. I didn't hear that. I didn't know you were pregnant. No, I didn't.
I'm just asking for, it's kind of like the same situation. Because like you mentioned, you got resources that you can reach out to.
Why y'all keep telling this bitch that damn it, it's resources out here? She told y'all she on Section 8. We know she getting food stamps, even though she didn't say it. We know, listen, if she's getting daycare, she has a voucher, or she done apply for a voucher. If they still got vouchers, I'm pretty sure that she done apply for a voucher because she owns Section 8. Through Section 8, you get the opportunity to be on get so many other assistance things or assistance in other things.
Are you on any like government assistance or anything like that?
Kia creates inspiration that connects the world.
Y'all got to get. I need some thumbs ups. Help. Here we go.
Everybody here will be food stamp.
See, oh shit! So she do get stamps.
Is it okay if these officers go inside just to make sure how everything looks? Just like
I said, I'll squeeze. Go ahead.
Go. I was just cleaning up, so when y'all walk in here, it's gonna look dirty because I'm cleaning. Y'all, it's 10 o'clock. I need the support.
Oh man, I know I keep reiterating. I know this is not a comfortable feeling.
Upon checking the house, the officers found feces and roaches on the kitchen floor. Garbage was scattered across bedroom floors and spilling from closets, and the refrigerator contained no edible food. It was clear that Jennings had no intention of giving the kids the care that they deserve.
Hey, Grandma.
No food in the refrigerator. None.
Do you mind if I open the fridge just to see if there's something inside of it?
The refrigerator wasn't working. Dude, and I want y'all to understand this right here. This is sorry ass grandma. Grandma grew up in a time to where there's supposed to have been food in the Frigidaire. Grandma always have food in the Frigidaire, frozen food in the freezers, because grandmas ain't got shit to do but cook and bake. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And why grandma living in the Section 8?
Okay.
The refrigerator don't work. For monkey management.
Grandma said it's not working. She's about to leave the refrigerator? She said this hasn't been working. She don't have to clean it. So there's no fluid. I didn't look inside. No, but look inside.
Look inside. Dark in that bitch. Look how nasty that shit is. She got nerve to be pregnant again.
She just mopped. You see what I'm saying? Like smeared. I mean, how is you can see the mop pattern? Because that's what I seen that.
You can see the mop pattern on the floor. That mean that how nasty it's here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they got stuff. Why they been over like that? They got stuff in there though.
As officers worked through the scene, they learned that 4 of the children inside the home were not biologically related to Ashley at all. Officers reached out to their biological mother, who arrived shortly after. Even she, someone who knew Ashley personally and had left her.
See, now that's what made me think that she had 9, but she's pregnant now, which would make 10, because they say 4 of the kids is biologically not hers, and she said there's 13 in the house. I'm just trying to do the math, but go ahead.
Her own children in that home was visibly shaken by the conditions her kids had been living in.
Yeah, so we obviously read a report while we responded here, and obviously we're giving custody back to your we're giving custody back to you of your kids. But I gotta put on the report that custody was given back to you. You can obviously be the mother. So can I just have your ID so I can put it on my report?
Okay, my ID is expired.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm just gonna take a picture and do it.
No problem.
Never got it.
Where do you live?
I stay in Del Prado.
Del Prado.
Right here, 183rd and 39.
Is it Gardens?
Yeah. Sorry.
Del Prado. Prado, Del Prado.
That's what I call it. I'm just nervous.
Do your kids usually stay here? Oh, you just here for the weekend, or?
I usually have all of the kids.
Like all 13?
Sometimes.
He say like all 13. Like y'all be having kids like that. Wow. Hey boy, hard being black. 13 of them little
Yeah. Sometimes she has them, sometimes I have them.
Because the father of your kids are the father of her kids as well.
No, I'm married to her kid's father.
Right, but you're married to her kids. Yeah. So
confusing the hell out of him.
The father of your kids
is deceased.
Oh, but he passed away.
Yeah.
So you were married to him?
No.
He confused.
No, my kids, right? My 4. I have 4. She have 10.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So there's actually 14 kids.
Married to her baby's father.
You're married to the father of her kids.
Yes.
Why is this so hard for my officer to understand? Okay.
And he's still alive.
Yes.
He's still alive, Pimp.
So who's deceased?
My kid's dad.
She got 4 kids. All of her baby daddy is deceased. She's married to her baby daddy.
Your kids died. So these are your biological kids, right?
Yeah, their dad, my biological. Yeah, these
Like you gave birth to them.
Yes, yes.
So do you have two baby daddies?
I have 2 separate baby daddies.
Okay. But one of them is deceased.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. So
yes.
You have those 2 fathers. You basically have kids from 2 different relationships.
Yeah.
And one of the lads is deceased.
Yes.
Got it.
After thoroughly inspecting the house,
he confused because he still don't have it. Do y'all even understand? Yes, she has 2 baby fathers to her 4 kids. Those baby fathers, those out of those 2 baby fathers, it's not her husband's. That her husband don't have to. She ain't got children from her husband, but she got 2 baby daddies, and one of her baby daddies is deceased. That shit was confusing there, wasn't it?
and surrounding conditions, and noting how mistreated the children appeared, the officers concluded that it was necessary to bring her to the station.
I gotta take you to the station to get answers some questions. I don't want this to be a traumatic experience for your kids, because I just spoke about I got a handle for it, so can you have me go in the house?
Yeah, think about that right there. So she married a bum. Think about who she married to. And y'all out here got to get BBLs to get a man. Do y'all know that fat bitch, that the one who pregnant now can keep getting pregnant? She ain't got no problem with getting no meat.
You just tell us from there. I don't know what that is. And how long is that? I
Y'all understand that the house dog too? It's nighttime. Ain't no lights on in the house. This damn shame. Damn it. I got 189 likes. Can we get 200? We passed 10 o'clock. Can we get 200 with the likes? Don't do a player like that. Making me look bad.
You have anything on you that's gonna prick me, poke me, and sick me? You have any weapons on you at all? Gonna buy any things for me? Alright, this is a little uncomfortable, but I just gotta check. I don't even want to shoot you in the head, but it's your job, alright?
I've been feeling that.
Don't be over here. Don't shoot me back ahead. Alright?
So she's not finna be in handcuffs? Okay. Miss Janet.
Just be honest with them. Be very transparent. Heartfelt. I don't want to see you get out of trouble.
Be heartfelt, baby. Let them know that you got 10 kids and you pregnant right now. She say, I know you're a good mama. You just fell on hard times. This why women failing. That's why women failing. She just lied to that baby. Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
She say, pull your heart out to them, mama. Pull your heart out. Let them know the decision that you making is not your fault.
While Ashley was transported to the station, officers managed to make physical contact with some of the children's dad to update him on the condition his kids had been living in whilst in the custody of their mother.
You've been here 2 or 3 times,
but every time I come, it's like I only drop off and I pick up. I'm never inside the house.
No, sir. The conditions at this house
is not livable. It's not livable, stable.
Especially for kids. Especially for kids, you know. And the unfortunate part about this whole situation is that, like I was explaining to your wife earlier, so being poor is not a crime, so, right? However, correct. So there's child abuse and there's child, and this is child. When we got here,
do y'all understand that they is bleeping out child abuse and child neglect? You mean to tell me that you two got a problem with abuse and neglect when you put the child in front of it? That's deep, dog.
Your wife? Yes. No, we have not gone there.
Okay. Somebody need to go over there and check that. That's my kids.
But don't you live there?
Yes, I do.
So I mean, are you saying that the conditions are the same there?
No.
Oh, okay. You got me scared. I'm like, wait a minute. Because you're saying that we need to go check that.
No, what I'm telling you is go check so you see for yourself that the living conditions are very different.
No, and DCF is going to do that. That's the whole reason. Because they want to make sure that they're not going to another place like this. So you scared me for a bit. I'm like, wait a minute. Your house is like that too, But okay, you're saying that the conditions at your house are nowhere, they're complete opposite.
Nowhere.
Yeah. So yeah, they need to be. And then you know what her excuse was? That how long?
I can tell you.
No. This is what Ashley told me. When we get here, I'm gonna show you a picture. Is this your daughter? This is a screenshot from my body cam when we got here. Where's it at? I mean, this is supposed to be a white outfit that your daughter. I'm assuming this is your daughter. Is this your daughter here? The little one? That's supposed to be a white outfit. It's zoomed in so the quality doesn't look as good. But what she was wearing, I'm like, that little girl's been wearing that for like 2 or 3 months. And her excuse was, I got them last night and I got them like that. I'm like, man, but it's 8 o'clock the next day. Like, what? If that's the case.
Everybody knows that the place to find a place.
Crazy. That's crazy. Let them dirty ass children run around dirty. But that's a good mama. Remember, she's a good mama doing the best that she can. And that was it. I'm just saying. But to let y'all just know, you don't need 200,000. That baby living, and like Buddy said, the children, they look happy. They look like they is fed. They don't look malnourished or nothing. Huh? It look like they living their best life. You know, get them about 20, 30,000. Their whole world will change. And now they will become comfortable. You go in the majority of the projects and all that fly shit like that, these people don't make over $50,000. 3, 4, 5 churn and shit. But their children got clothes and food, and whenever they get ready to take vacations, they take vacations. You know, the brokest people be taking vacations and shit. I got to give y'all that right there. Damn it, they got the clothes, they got food and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stamps. Nowhere close to 200,000. They just be out here talking, dog. I'm trying to tell y'all. So do not have yourself. Do not feel bad because you don't make no 200,000. Don't feel bad if you don't make 100,000. Huh? You're able to do what you need to do. You're able to pay your bills. You're able to save a little bit here and there. You're able to, you know what I'm saying, take care of whatever. And like I keep trying to tell y'all, there's so much money inside of y'all houses and apartments. Y'all just got to put things on the internet to sell. Y'all got a whole bunch of clothes that y'all don't even much wear no more. I'm just trying to tell you something. I'm trying to get you some money back in your life. Use that to pay off your debt. Trying to help. Listen, y'all give yourself the pat on the back, but y'all done made it to the end of the 999 news. Boy, 1013 out here in these streets. Player been out here rocking with y'all. Bam. Trying to tell y'all, players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show, 4 channel, 7 channel, 7, and the Green channel. Yeah. Need your support. I hope that y'all was entertained. For all you new people, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, the share button, the like button. If y'all, for all you people who've been here forever, make sure that you still subscribe. Make sure that you have the notification bell hit to where whenever they get ready to send out notification, then maybe you will get a notification. I see 194 with a thumbs up. We just could not hit 200. I stayed a whole nother hour. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not like it used to be. These people have been holding me back. I do not understand it for the longest. And it's been going on for like 3 years. 3 years. YouTube been holding the player back. But we still been getting this news out here. We still be striving. We still making things happen. But it's just so sad. It's just so sad that they don't want a player to grow. They don't want a player to grow on here. It used to be okay. Damn it. We done been real high multiple times. We've been up there real high. But now it's like they ain't gonna let me do it no more. You say you're doing a Saturday show. I doubt it. But hell, you never know. You say we're still rocking with your aunt. Say been here for 11 years. Appreciate that right there. Sure enough do. I don't know why we just can't hit the 200. I have no idea. I have 196. So there's 4 people. There's 4 people in the audience right now. 4 people. That's all we would need to hit the 200. I can't get it. I just can't get. I don't know. But we finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. We finna go ahead on and leave. Again, I hope that y'all was entertained. You say you see 197. I'm trying to hold on. You see a 198. I have not refreshed yet. I'm taking y'all word for it. So then we just need 2 more people to hit 200. And a lot of y'all is watching on your phones right now. The phone is in your hand. I just don't get it. The phone is in your hand. The phone is right there on the table. You see 200? Let me refresh. Give y'all a pat on the back. I see 201. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. We fought for them 200. For 3 hours and 16 minutes. A damn shame. Again, it ain't like it used to be, boy. If y'all would have caught a player a few years ago, boy, we'd be at 500-600 with the thumbs up. It ain't what it used to be. And that's because they holding the player back. That's it. Oh, it ain't me. Goddamn. It ain't me. Huh? Sometimes I think it's me, but it's not me. I'm gonna be strong. Y'all gonna go on and get up out of it. Y'all enjoy yourselves, man. Enjoy yourself. Live y'all best life. And again, like I was trying to say, don't feel bad because you don't make no $200,000. Enjoy your life. Self-care. This is men's mental health month awareness. Breathe. Try to relieve yourself of stress. Stop stressing about shit that you can't control. Enjoy your family. Enjoy what you got. Enjoy what you got. And if you need to do better, do better. You know? And it's also Gay Pride Month too. It's Gay Pride Month too. We celebrate people who like to have sex with the same sex. I still don't know why we celebrating that. Y'all won. All right, so y'all like to have sex with the same people. Why do we have to keep celebrating it? I don't understand that. Heterosexual don't celebrate. I don't get it. Okay, so you like to smash the same sex, so don't nobody give a F. Huh? You say they boo-boo parties. You're wrong for that right now. He said, see y'all at the ER for antibiotics and coffee at 6 a.m. Y'all finna go to get up out of here. Y'all enjoy. Have a happy, wonderful STD Friday out here. Slang that shit. Don't be afraid. I'm trying to tell you something. I appreciate y'all. Y'all do the one thing that I always ask y'all to do, and I know that y'all do it because when I come back live, y'all always show up. And that's stay alive.